What's up, guys? How's it going? What's up, AJ?
What's going on, bud? How you doing? Happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you like how I got the wallpaper to do that?
Yeah, it's moving back and forth and all that. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, that's just a GIF, so I could just download a GIF and just let it do that. So that's
Why don't
pretty
you just do
fun.
the one that uh download the picture I gave you. That would look really good, especially it's tied in. Or you could find like
Oh,
a bloody something that's bloody. I mean, it's Friday the 13th for God's sake. I mean, come on.
yeah. Oh,
Find
I
something
had
good.
I had to find no look, and it'd take a little time to find it on. See, I found this on the phone on here.
Oh, okay.
So, how you doing today?
Shit, fucking got off work about 8 o'clock. Fucking came home 8 and fucking was watching that movie that Tex sent me the Friday the 13th fan made film that which was really good.
Mm,
There's an echo going on, dude.
really? I don't.
Yeah, now you're
Let me
frozen.
back out. Am I frozen?
Oh, you were. Okay, well, while Casey's doing whatever, yeah, it's still echoing, dude.
That's fucking weird. Let me pull you
Yeah.
out and pull you back in because I don't hear anything. All right. How about that now?
Um. Yep. I can still hear it. I can hear it through my headphones, like it's on your end.
I don't know why. And it's not like I'm watching the show and doing that. I'm
Well, I'm not
wondering.
either.
I'm wondering if.
You got Walmart internet.
Oh God. I'm still having a nasty chest cold. Luckily, it wasn't the flu. I
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to the doctor Wednesday,
Maybe it's
and
me. You want me to come in and then back out?
yeah,
Okay. I'll
because
be
I
right back.
don't hear anything. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if the chat is hearing the echo. If you guys are hearing the echo, just tell me because I don't hear no echo on my end. It's not like I'm playing it somewhere else and going through. It could be StreamYard, but see, I came up with an idea. I was listening to Jim Cornette today, and they're talking about the Vince McMahon coming back and going to sell the the WWE. And it's like, you know what? They got the TV rights coming up. And he even said that he's here to deal with the TV rights. And then here's AJ again.
All right.
How about
Now it
now?
sounds better.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're not echoing. It must have been me on my end, probably.
It's all
Nope.
right.
Now I hear it again. Damn it. I don't know if it.
How
I
bad
don't
is
know.
it? Is it when
Like
I say something or when you say something?
when I say something,
I don't
because
hear
I'm
it
pretty
on.
sure the chat can hear it. One in the
Mhm.
chat if you can hear the echo bounce back and forth.
Usually they can hear what's. I believe they can hear from my end, but I mean,
I mean, because I'm hearing me and you're back in the. I don't have anything on or nothing.
uh,
Wait, hold on. Let me say something. No, I don't hear it.
what about now?
Nope.
What? No echo.
I don't hear the echo now.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
Goddamn
weird.
Streamyard. I.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working a little bit better. I mean, do you think it's because the GIF on the wallpaper? I don't think it would
Yeah,
do.
see, Tex even agrees with me.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You don't hear it now, do you, Tex? Does it sound normal?
Well, if you don't hear it now, they're not going to hear
Yeah,
it.
I don't hear it no more.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
but back to what I was saying. I got home about 8 o'clock. 8. Watched that movie that Tex, that fan made, Friday the 13th movie, which I didn't even get to finish. I was like an hour and 25 minutes until you texted me and said we were going live. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to finish this movie. It's really good.
oh,
No, it was good. No, I can finish it because we're gonna be talking about that stuff tonight. But no spoilers, Tex. I gotta finish the movie beforehand.
oh, I forgot to say hi to the chat. We got Costanza. He thinks I should buy the WWE and make going to make more Death Casket matches. We got the Gamer Shelf,
What's going on, Gamer Shelf? What's going on, Costanza?
and we got Mikkel,
What's going on, Mikkel?
and obviously we got Tex,
What's going on, buddy?
and then we got Azrael.
What's going on, Azrael? You didn't hear any echoing? Not now? Okay.
So I needed to say hi to the chat. So
Yeah, it's always good to say what's going on to everybody, you know? What have you been
so
up to today?
after I got home, I ate and I passed out taking a nap. I was tired.
Oh,
I
I
just
hear you.
I got up a few minutes ago. Just put something on YouTube and just fell asleep. Uh, um, I actually stayed about an hour and a half over at work today, and
Got some overtime, huh?
yeah, well, I mean, luckily I got using some time to um God, pay that I used for the day I missed on Wednesday because one I was when I was tasting something metallic and I was like, oh, and I
What are
was
you eating, paint chips or lead?
paint chips or lead. Oh, there's Tex.
What's
That's
that?
not Tex.
Did you forget to
Yes,
pay
it
your
is.
Did you forget to pay your electricity bill today?
No, I
If
like
he
it
had
in the dark.
internet, come on now, Casey. If he didn't have internet, he wouldn't be able on here. Come on
Well,
now.
no. Well, I mean,
No.
he could be on his phone and
This
using his
isn't
data.
Tex. This is Satan himself.
Well, I am on my phone, but I'm a creature of the dark. Y'all should know this
He's the
already.
creature of the
I'm
night. He's the
So
creature of the night.
honestly, I don't like light. Like I rarely turn lights on in my home, so it is one of those
Do you do that because you don't like light, or are you too cheap that you want to save
Well,
money?
the honest answer is I, the honest answer is a little of both, but I don't pay much of a light bill. I've got some solar panels
Yeah,
and
that's the way to
like
go.
yeah, I've got like a whole system rigged up. But I
You
just
know what? That doesn't
right.
surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. You got solar panels. That's
Well,
something that makes sense with you. You
Well,
know.
think about it, Casey.
well,
He lives in fucking Texas, in the middle of
I've
nowhere.
got
Of
I
course.
have the quick version of what I have is there's a few solar panels on the roof that are connected to a panel of car batteries that are all wired together,
Oh,
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
a good chunk of my electricity comes from that. So
That's smart as fuck right there, especially the solar panels and shit too with it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah. I mean,
what?
I, I I can't live exclusively off of it, but it's about 35% of my electricity.
Well,
Hey,
how much do you usually pay a month in electricity?
Oh, very little. Maybe I think my last light bill was like $150.
Wow. I
So,
know.
but
I,
I, I mean, I also have a small house, and I don't run everything all the time. So,
uh, I know my mom says the electricity bill is usually about $300 now.
Damn.
Well, in the summertime, mine get up in the 200s, like closer to 300, because like uh, my house is really old and it doesn't have central heat and air. I've got window units throughout the house.
Oh yeah, same
So,
here.
That runs the bill up in summertime, but in wintertime, it's barely little to anything.
I know when I was living in Pennsylvania during the wintertime is when we really use the electricity really much. Because our we had electricity heaters. They have a
Oh,
lot. It's very popular having those heaters on the side of the wall,
Oh yeah,
and
yep.
and
I've got those too because, I've got heaters on the wall, but they're ran off of natural gas, not electricity. So,
well, it's funny. The landlords who put the electric heaters in there first, it was gas, and I guess they were paying it, and anytime we turned up on the thermostat, it would use their gas, and eventually they cut that off. We had to use the electricity heaters. I was like, okay, but
no, I, I live in the land of oil and gas, so there's no shortage down here. So we've got plenty. So,
well, I mean, Oklahoma is known for their oil too, so
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's no doubt. No. I don't know. For me, it's just I don't like my eyes are very sensitive to light. That's why I'm always in sunglasses. Like, and I get like really bad migraines if it's too bright. Like I'm exposed to it for too long. So
do
it's
you
just one of those things.
do you wear contacts at all?
No, whenever I was a teenager, I had a slight stigmatism, but my eyes corrected themselves. They got
Uh,
used to it. One of the two, I don't know. Either way, I can see really good. Like when I had to redo my driver's license, I had to do the eye test again, and they told me to read line 6, but I read line 8, which is just like half an inch below it perfectly, and the letters are
oh
like twice as
wow,
small. So yeah,
that is very good
oh, my
because
eyes are great, but
when ever since I started wearing contacts, I'm more sensitive to the daylight, and I would
oh,
anytime I would go out, and if it's really sunny, gotta bring my sunglasses.
I'm just, I mean, I'm a sunglasses kind of person, but the light has always hurt my eyes, so it's just one of those things.
Oh, we just lost AJ for a second. So,
Who knows? He may be having technical problems, so I'm sure he'll pop back
yeah. So,
in.
I was hearing rumors about now. I mean, I think you're right about the whole thing. I mean, uh about the Saudi
About
thing,
what?
and now they're talking about Disney's interested, and not only that,
Of course they are.
Tony Khan,
Yeah.
and Tony Khan wants to buy it. I'm like,
Well, of
oh,
course he wants to buy it, but will he? No, I don't see that happening. There's no way
well, him.
McMahon would ever sell to Tony Khan. That's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, Tony wouldn't buy it. It'd be his dad. Hey, what's up,
Well,
Nani?
I have had a long running conspiracy theory about AEW being an inside job by WWE, but there's a lot to that theory. But I mean, think about it. I mean, I'll just give you the short version. So AEW is created. All of these WWE top guys, big names, are just released, and they just all go to AEW all at the same time. And then slowly, their competition, and then they work. It's just there seems to be a lot of cooperation amongst the two, and it really confirmed for me when they let Chris Jericho go on to Stone Cold's podcast while he was an AEW guy, I was like, okay, these people are helping each other at a minimum. You know what I mean? But
Well,
know,
Like
it's
the
just-
ECW thing back in the day with WWF.
that's
They
what
were
I'm
in
saying.
cahoots.
Like,
Right.
yeah, they may not be inside job like on paper helping one another, but there was definitely a handshake agreement of okay, well, you know, I'm going to scratch your back so you scratch mine.
Well, you know, it's funny, Tex, you say that is because I overheard and I was hearing rumors that Triple H wanted to work with Tony.
I
Well, I'm
never
sure-
heard that.
I could see that happening, but
Vince, I
who
don't see
cares
it.
at this point? The whole. I mean, wrestling is dead.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares? I mean, I had SmackDown on tonight. There was nothing that I cared about.
I had it in the background. I was watching that fan film that you tweeted out. Hey, do you have part one to
Friday
that?
the-
Because
Just look up Friday the 13th Vengeance fan film. And
Okay.
It'll come right up. But
yeah, I didn't get
to
to finish
really-
it.
To really understand Vengeance Part 2 Bloodlines, you need
Yeah.
to see the original. And, okay, how familiar are you with Friday the 13th Part 6?
I know it all. Part 6.
Okay.
Is that's the one where Jason lives, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Jason Lives. That's where Tommy Jarvis is grown
Yeah.
and he brings him back to life with the fence post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I would watch Friday the 13th Part 6, then watch Friday the 13th Vengeance, the fan film, and then Part 2. Because both of these fan films are a direct sequel of that film.
Oh, okay. Because I was like an hour and 25 minutes into part 2 and then Casey's like, "Oh, we're going live." I'm like, "Okay,
That,
it's good."
that one that I tweeted out today, there's over 30 kills in that movie. Like,
Oh, I
lost
know.
count.
Brutal kills
It's
too at that.
gnarly. I mean, there's one where Jason literally rips a chick's back off. and
Oh, I
you
know. I
see, like,
seen
her
that.
inside.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
seen
that-
it. That's when she was crawling through the hole through the fence, and he grabbed her and fucking ripped her apart. I seen it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that movie is they actually see that's a fan film, but they
Mhm.
actually got people from Friday Part 6 to reprise the roles.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
It's a direct sequel. So
And I like that they used the one chick that says, "I'm not from Crystal Lake. I'm from Haddonfield."
I'm from
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that little nod too. I was like, "Hey, there you go. There's an
I
Easter
was
egg."
waiting for the other one to go. That's crazy. I'm from Springwood. You know,
Right,
so
right.
I-
Little nod too. I was like, "Hey, there you go. There's an Easter egg."
Oh, we got an echo. Well, that's crazy.
Mikkel. But
Mikhail,
yeah,
what'd you learn this time? What'd you do, Mikhail? Mikhail, this is Satan. This is the devil. You're coming here soon. You're gonna pay for. You're gonna pay with your immortal soul. Damn it, he went away. Mikhail,
There
this
you
is
go.
this is the devil. I know the sin you've committed. You will burn forever, eternally. But we're gonna put you in the. I'm gonna make sure you get put in the handicap section of hell, though, just to torture you even more. So,
damn.
Oh, that's at least nice that you give it the handicap spot
Well,
in hell.
well, to be honest, the only difference is the handicap section has more handrails and like ramps. That's really the only difference. Everything else is pretty much the same.
That's hilarious. Hey, hold
So-
on. I got a question. If you're going to go
Yes.
to hell, I mean, a lot of times people say, "Oh, they're not no longer in pain if they're like have injuries." Would they still have the injuries in hell?
Oh no, hell is eternal damnation. You are punished for forever. You may not be in physical pain anymore, but you're in something much worse. So
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering because
More like
I mean,
mentally,
have you never read Dante's Inferno?
or the Hellbound Heart, or something like that. Come on, man.
Are you talking about a book?
Yeah,
I mean,
never mind. I
dude-
forgot who I was asking for.
Yeah, come on, Tex. Come on, you're talking to
That
two
was-
mongoloids over
that-
here, Mikkel and Casey.
that
Let's be
one-
real.
That
They don't
one,
know jack shit.
I should
Oh,
have.
hold on.
I should have known better.
I mean, your dark overlord. My bad.
Well, I did read books. I mean, the books I
Oh,
like, the books I like reading is wrestling books. I mean, I like the like.
Casey, do you read books upside down or on your head and you say, "I'm reading,
I mean,
I'm reading"?
oh my gosh, look at this!
What?
I'm bringing it up.
Probably some fucking idiot.
Casey, books.
Oh,
But
I didn't think fucking Casey. You know.
No, I mean, I hadn't honestly I hadn't read a
Mikkel,
book.
pay attention to the screen,
Mikkel.
boy.
Mikkel, this is Satan.
oh
You need to listen.
yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Here's what you're going to get forever. That's what you're going to have. You're going to burn
Wow.
eternally. You're going to burn. I'm going to cook you with a big lighter. That's going to be your torture. So,
Fuck you with a lighter.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start.
Oh.
I'm going to start with your toes and work my way to the top and go really slow. It's going to suck.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna burn me, at least at the toes, that would be the best spot to go. I mean,
Not if you're being burned slowly. Think about, okay, it's not so much burn as like a smoker pit. I'm going to smoke you to death, like cook you slowly, you know, for
Slow
hours.
cook his ass. Damn.
Oh my god.
That meat better be tenderizing if that's the case.
Well, you know, I mean, if Mikhail hadn't done the evil things that he's done, then I wouldn't have to punish him. But
hold on, can you
Yeah.
Can you at least tell us the evil things he's done?
I would be happy to. You know, I mean, many people don't know what the sins that Mikhail has committed, but he once ran over a kindergartner in a crosswalk when he was headed to get booze. He did that.
Whoa, whoa!
He said so. That's great.
You know,
But
granted,
he killed the
oh,
guy.
you know, granted, why was that kindergarten in that crosswalk anyways? I mean,
Well, see, I didn't even get to finish. The worst part was that kindergartner's pregnant mother was holding her hand, walking her to her first day of kindergarten, and he killed the both of them. Technically, all three, because the mother was pregnant. So he killed 3 innocent souls, just all because he needed a fix. I mean, he's a terrible person. What can I say?
well,
So,
you know what? I see it killing 3 birds with one
You're
stone.
damn right. He killed
well,
the
see,
man.
what may be
Oh.
even worse than that is, okay, at Christmas time, you know, when they have like the little red things outside of Walmart, you put your change in, the little
Yeah.
red cross.
Yeah, the red
bucket.
kettle. There it is.
Mikhail
It's called a red
thinks,
kettle.
Mikhail thinks, apparently he thinks those are for him to just pick up and leave with when he gets done shopping, because he has a bad habit of stealing those. So, you
So
know,
he's a kleptomaniac.
he walks up to him, he throws some gang signs, and then steals it and walks away. So,
I think nowadays don't they have those
Mikkel, is this all true? You're going to hell, boy.
confess your sin, boy. This is your dark overlord. I will punish you if you don't confess your sin.
And I'll smack yourself really hard. 100 times.
100 times?
No,
Do it.
no.
Well, see, what's even worse,
Fart
see,
knocker.
but, see, here's the thing. You know, okay, we all know that Catholic priests like to molest little boys, right? We know that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mikhail's so evil, he molests Catholic priests. Like, he
Oh.
prefers the Catholic priest. Like, he goes to church just to molest or somebody. You know what I mean? It's vile. It's disgusting. I mean, you know.
You know, it is kind of fucked up how the church will, like, you know, they would fix the problem from within. I mean, if the guy is doing something against kids, he shouldn't be just relocated. He needs to be in fucking jail. I mean,
Well, see, Casey, I wouldn't brag too much because I know your sins as well. So I mean, I can reveal what I know about you too. So do I need to tell them about you fornicating with a pineapple 3 times a week?
well, I mean, hold on.
Oops, I'm sorry. I guess I just did. I got you the match first.
Well, hold on. At least I'm not, doing that to a living being that doesn't want it. So I mean,
So
at
you think
least
it's okay to do in the middle of a Walmart produce section? You do it in front of everybody, Casey? You really think that's okay?
you know what? If someone wants me to do it, I mean, to me, it's their fucking problem, not mine.
God damn.
I mean, why can't those people just turn their heads around and let me fuck that pineapple and get done with my day? So I mean,
Well,
people thought licking those ice creams and put them back in the freezer thinks that's bad.
Well, see, Casey, here's the thing. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what your eternal punishment will be. We're going to put you in very much in a room that looks like you're in the one you're in now, right?
Yeah.
We're going to bring you the latest, most updated video games. The TV is going to be nice and updated, comfy chair,
nice.
Good gaming headset, great Wi-Fi connection. Except one thing you're not going to get. Hang on, Mikkel. We're not going to give you a power cord for the gaming system. You're going to have everything but for eternity. And as a backup, I'm going to have a whole bunch of power cords, millions, where you have to dig through to try to find the right one to make that work. And maybe it's in there. Maybe it's not. We'll see. Who knows? But the torture will be glorious.
Well, hold on. If you're going to do that, at least have the cables wrapped up in a ball that's impossible to untangle.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Oh, 100%. You really think that there's going to be laid on a table for you to choose from? No. You're going to have to untangle these some bitches like Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the worst thing about this is like this crate over here that has a bunch of controllers. I mean, I don't know how they just tangle up, but it just happens. I mean, I guess I could zip tie or tie them off somehow, but I mean, I'm not gonna spend my time and wrap them all up.
Hang on. I want to try something. I want to see how cool and creepy I can look here. Trust me. All right. Let's get the hood on.
Oh. Let's get the hood on.
It's not that kind of hood, you people. So everybody, calm down. It's not that kind of hood. I know what you're thinking. Let's see. Without setting my face on fire.
Gaming. Oh, there you go. That's
Join the dark side.
You gotta get it closer. I can't really see it. We're wide out here.
Join the dark side, Lou. I don't
see,
know.
now, if you can roll your eyes in the back of your head, Tex,
right.
you could so be the Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, hang on. Forget Star Wars lines. I know Undertaker lines. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah, think of Ministry of Darkness 99.
You will rest in peace.
Now, I don't know if it's trying to be Fred Durst or the Undertaker.
I'm not sure. I'm not totally.
It's one of the two.
I'm not totally, here right now. So, how it goes.
That's racist, Tex. You can't do blackface.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing blackface. I'm doing Simpsons. See, it's yellow face.
Oh, no, wait, there you are. Never mind.
I'm Simpsons. Yeah, I'm right here.
You have a candle? I'd say that would be better if you had a candle.
I'm a man. Do you think I have candles? No. What am I, queer?
What you think the Undertaker is? He has candles, probably. How do you think he did all those Ministry of Darkness?
His minions have candles. He doesn't have candles. queer bait faggot.
Well, hold on. What about? I mean, what does those druids do when he's not using them? Do they just like go to where druids hang out and wait, or
Yeah,
what?
there's a druid bar where there's a bunch of people in robes just standing around. Casey. That's what they do.
Why are you
Yeah.
living like a pilgrim?
Wow, am I living as a parent? I'm not. I was watching Friday the 13th movies in the dark as God intended, and I just didn't want to turn the light on. So,
Jesus.
because my chair is just really comfy. So.
See, I asked Tex, is like, did you forget to pay your electricity bill? I was-
Yeah, no. So,
I'll tell you one thing. I mean, God, I mean,
yeah, it's not a mistake.
how hard is to get those solar panels installed? I mean,
Not really. You have to have a good roof, good solid, foundation to bolt them to, and you wire them in through the wall of the house. And I ran the car battery system under the house, and you just feed the wires through and hook it all up. You just have to know. You have to at least have like a minor education in electrical wiring to get it going. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, it's pretty simple once you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I hear like sometimes, like I think you have to get permission, like to put shit like that up. I'm like,
Not if it's
That's
your
if
own
they-
house.
That's if they know about it. That's kind of how I operate. I don't believe in buying permits from the government for stuff I shouldn't need to pay for.
I think that's bullshit too. I mean,
Right?
all you do is that's just free money for them. They're like, okay, here's a permit, so you can do.
Well, that's all. That's all government's good for is stealing your rights away and then selling it back to you. What else
Yeah.
are they good at?
That's a good
So,
point. I mean, they would probably sell us air if they could.
Actually, they do. If you need oxygen in a hospital, guess who's getting billed for that?
They,
Good.
you can buy oxygen like for a lot of money. As stupid as that sounds, but yeah, it's pretty retarded.
Hold on, can I buy air like in Spaceballs in the can? Like I open it
Jeez.
open it
I
up.
thought you didn't believe in space, you flat Earth weirdo.
Well, I mean, it's a movie, though. I mean, I mean, I'm just taking that as an example. I mean, you open up a can of fresh air and just start.
Someone
mean,
clip that.
Casey, I bet Casey would fart in a jar, put a lid on it, and smell it later. I bet he's one of those people. I got a feeling.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt someone done that before. I mean, have you guys got to hear about this one woman that was really popular on like YouTube or Twitch or whatever? I think it's like Bella something. But she was selling her bath water.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's what's her
Really?
name? Belle Delphine or some shit like that.
Yes, her. She was selling
Oh,
her.
I've seen her in she was in American Horror Stories. American Horror Stories, I think. Is she a redhead?
She dresses in like 1,000 different fucking outfits. You never know what she actually fucking looks like.
I think she's more brunette than anything.
I think she was the chick in one of the seasons of American Horror Stories a couple years ago, or maybe
I thought she
even
was
a year.
just some whore who had an OnlyFans.
Well,
She's probably that too, but most of them are
she
whores with OnlyFans these days.
Well, she pretty much is. I mean, when you sell your bath water for $30 a jar, I
Can you imagine what people done with that bathwater? They just get horrible things with that bathwater.
Actually, I heard
That's
a couple
just
of them.
disgusting.
A couple of them drank it and ended up in the hospital.
Ew.
Well
Ew.
deserved.
What kind of
deserved.
sick, fucked up people is there, man?
A lot, apparently. Like
You're
I
gonna
can't-
buy
I can't
some girl's
fathom-
bathwater.
I can't fathom that you find her so attractive and so whatever
That's
the hell
called
that you're
simping.
willing, like
That's called
how?
simping.
I know, but like she's not that, like she's not even a 6 to me. Like, how can someone be like, oh my god, she's the most gorgeous
Well,
thing I've
to
ever seen?
Mikkel and Casey, that's like a fucking 8 to them.
Like,
Dude, oh, I say she's hot as fuck. I mean, I
Well,
would say-
because you're a simp. There's a big difference.
Casey likes hoes from OnlyFans. Oh, see,
That's
I mean,
simping.
obviously, you know, Friday the 13th talk is going to be brought up. But I'm curious to know about this Melissa the X thing. I didn't know this was
a
going
typo.
on until
Casey only likes ho hos.
I didn't know this was going on until Melissa the X followed me on Twitter. And then once I approved it and followed her back, I seen a lot of drama going on here, Casey. So do you care to
Yeah,
explain
Casey, what the hell is going on? I woke up at fucking 11 a.m. this morning, and I hear Melissa blowing up my phone about you, sir. What the hell is going on?
Casey fuck.
Can you tell us, or does she have to come on and tell us?
Did you smash?
Because I want to know
mean-
this.
My boy Casey smash.
Oh, this is news to me because I have no idea. I mean, if that's true, I mean, I have no idea. I mean, we're still good friends.
I don't know. There was
There was a lot of
there
shit going on,
there was a whole Twitter thread of her just
going at you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what the hell it was
I know
about.
she's just
I think one day we need to play poker and have Casey play so we can take all his money because he has a terrible poker face. He
Oh,
can
yeah.
lie.
So someone
So-
kidnapped Michael, and now he's in somebody's mansion or something. What the hell's going on over there?
He wishes.
No,
He probably broke into his fucking
That's
crackhead.
No, they actually kidnapped him and took him to Epstein Island as help. Like he didn't even get raped. He's just help. Is all.
Yeah,
he
you
is.
definitely look like you belong there.
Is he really? See, this is what I'm saying, Melissa. This is. I think.
Melissa,
the
I
people
sent you the chat link in the group
I
chat.
think people deserve a little clarity here. You know what I mean?
well, I mean, granted, I don't have the best memory in the world. I mean,
Well,
can
all those
barely,
baseball bats you took to the back of the head. Can you blame them?
well, I mean,
You do look like
Well,
Fred Durst, Tex. You do.
yeah, especially
Oh,
now,
Jesus.
yes.
I
He
was just
does.
outside.
He
Oh,
looks
is that
just like
so?
Fred Durst.
Well,
You know
So what happened to your
my
puppy?
cap is not. My cap is not red, so you know it's all.
Well, I
Good.
know. What happened to your puppy? Is he still with you, or did he pass on?
We went to the vet yesterday, and $200 later, I found out he's got a heart murmur, fluid all around his heart,
Oh, wow.
arthritis in his back, hips. They're basically gone. Like instead of
Oh
his
my
legs being
God.
straight up, his back looks like in a
Ooh.
V shape.
Damn.
They wanted to do like all these X-rays and crap. And I'm like, look, I know he's not doing well. There's no point in spending. another
Right, you're just gonna
$150.
suffer. No, you got to put him down.
Pretty much $200 worth of meds to just make him feel good until he dies. It's pretty much where we're at right
Okay, so he's still there. He's just
High as fuck.
right.
now. 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I know one thing that was really sucked. My wife's dog. She apparently he had God, what's it called? Diabetic, and
Yeah.
he lost his
Venus, maybe.
he lost his vision.
That's called
And-
cataracts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would. At first, I probably screwing around when one day he walked into the wall, but then he was just having a hard time holding his bladder now, and it was bad. It was to the point. It was like I didn't want to put him down, but I mean,
You don't want the animal to go through the suffering and pain. You gotta. It's better off that
Yeah.
way.
yeah, and I wanted to go to how to. Oh, God.
You gotta click the link in the
Well,
group
there's-
chat.
Hold
Who's
on,
clicking what?
Did you add Melissa? Or
Yeah,
something?
she said she wanted to be in there. She wanted to call you out on your shit. She was blowing up everybody, dude.
Yeah.
She blew up everybody. We're gonna get
As
to the
they
bottom
say-
of this shit.
I mean,
As they say
I can-
around
I
here,
can-
she's fit to be tied, boy. You
You're
don't.
about to get fucking roped up by your fucking head, shoulders, because ain't got no chin there, boy. Well, it's all chin, but ain't got no neck there, boy.
He's got like 5 of them. What are you talking about?
I said he's got no like neck. It's all chin.
yeah.
I agree with Casey though. The minute my ex-girlfriends or show any sign of like peeing too much, I put them down immediately.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Ex-girlfriends.
And not,
Once an
Anani-
ex-girlfriend goes mangy, you gotta old yeller them. You have to. You don't have to.
Yeah. I try my
I-
best to make sure their coat stays really nice throughout the winter.
Right, yeah. You know, keep them spayed and neutered, of course. Do all the right things. And, you know, but one sign of rabies, it's, you know, old yeller time. I'm sorry. So
Yeah, sometimes this has got to happen.
you got to keep them bitches in line. That's what it is.
oh, I sent it personally to her. So,
Yeah. So you
so-
gave it to her, did you? Is that what you did, Casey? Did you give it to her?
I used to give it to her.
What the hell did you put in the chat, Casey? What the fuck did you put in the chat about a 13-year-old? What the fuck is wrong
Well,
with you?
Hey, did you
What?
read the comment?
Yeah,
on
read the
top of
comment. What Casey said. It said
No,
at least.
did you see what's on top of my comment, asshole?
Hey,
Where
don't
it says-
shut your whore mouth up before I come to Oklahoma and slap you up.
Where Nani asked, how
Oh.
old was you and your wife's dog? So I think he was at least 13 years old.
Oh, okay.
He could have been. See, I know he was born. No, he was there in 07, and I think he passed away in 2018. So
Well, that's 11 years old then.
give
So,
or take. Give
So
or take.
I've been through. I've lost a couple dogs, and I saw on the internet, and I actually double checked to make sure this was a real thing. Apparently, this lady lost her dog and was so distraught and heartbroken, decided to clone the dog. Kept a little
Oh,
bit
I've
of.
seen that. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Paid
Yeah.
$50,000 to clone the fucking dog, and now she has the exact dog that died a couple years ago. Just
Part 5, part 2. Don't bounce around.
Yeah, you can't
Sit
skip around.
down.
You got to watch all of them.
Sit down and watch them all because they all connect. And with part 3, you had the 3D element, which was so cool.
I
Looking
never
back
got to
on
really
now,
understand it because what I bought the box set, like the original DVD box set back in the day, and they'd give you the 3D
Right.
glasses and all that. Like
Yeah.
for some reason, when I put the 3D glasses on, you really can't see all the kills. That's supposed to be the 3D thing. That's what
Well-
dragged it out for me. It's like, well, I didn't get to see those. What the fuck?
honestly, the 3D was more of a sales gimmick than it was anything. Honestly,
Right.
is what that was. But number 2, this was a hard decision. Part 6, because part 6 is almost a perfect Jason film. The design of Jason, you've still got zombie Jason, but for some reason he's dressed like a carpenter with the yellow clothes and he's got his utility belt and all of this fun stuff. Like, I love that design of Jason. You know, the hockey mask shows just enough of the face. It's got the big axe wound in the top and
Right.
everything else.
From part
You
4,
know, the way
right? You got the axe in part 4,
yeah,
right?
part 4,
yeah,
yeah.
okay, that's what I
Tommy
thought. Yeah.
Jarvis takes the machete to the head.
Yep.
For. But yeah, no. Part
Oh.
6 is not as violent because the MPAA, the people.
Yeah,
that,
that's the same way with part 7. They chopped the shit.
yes, that's what knocks part 7 down a ton because all the good stuff was left on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
It didn't do as bad with 6, but with part 6, it's just, you know, like all of the people out there having the paintball war and Jason's taking them out one by one. It's just so much fun.
That
It's-
kind of reminds me of that new one you sent me that everybody
was
was
an
getting
Easter-
destroyed.
That was
That's
an
what-
Easter egg for part 6, yes.
Yeah,
Did they-
that's what I got a hint at.
Did they
It's
have
okay.
to? Did they have to like get it under PG-13 or something?
No, they're all rated R, but like a lot
They're
of
all
movies,
rated R. Yeah.
Then why
the-
would they need to cut out all the
NC-17 or X rated.
Because
That's the
this
reason why.
this was at a time where I can't remember what year Part 6. It was 80.
Well, they came out
Oh.
every year, so from 80 to
So yeah, it would have been 1986. It would have been.
Oh, 6. Okay, yeah.
It would have been 1986 because they came out, from 80 to So, but at this point in time, the rating board was really cramping down on gratuitous violence in video games, which you could speak to on at that point in the 80s, and films. They were like, this was in the Reagan era. Yeah, I mean, Jason Voorhees is called Ronald Reagan's favorite serial killer because if you have sex, if you drink or you do drugs, you get killed. That's why he's stuck with that name. But the Friday films really suffered because of this. But even with that, even with the editing, Part 6 is such a fun movie to watch. It doesn't have as much of the sexual side with nudity and stuff,
Holy shit!
What?
Look who just joined the chat.
What's up,
If I
Compass?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Go
Part
on.
6. Part 6 is a quality film.
can,
Could be number one on this list, but since this is my list, I'm going to do it my way. And the
Okay, go
number
for it.
one is the 2009 remake. I adore this film.
Let me ask you, because I know you love that movie so much, Tex. Let me ask you, how much 2009 merchandise do you own? I'm just curious.
I have more 2009 merch than I do anything else, Jason.
Okay.
Like I've only got one Jason figure sitting on my shelf, and it's from
That's
the
part
2009
9.
film.
Okay.
It's from the
So you're the
2009.
remake fan. Okay.
I
The
love
Michael Bay.
I love the early 2000s slasher remake.
Right.
Rob Zombie's Halloween is my favorite movie of all time.
I was about to bring that up. What
the
about
2003? The 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre is right on that list with it too.
what about the 2010 Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm good.
Because you're
I'm not
bringing up the
crazy about that
remakes.
I'm
No?
not crazy about that one. I like
I
Jackie
liked
Earle
it.
Haley.
Why?
I like Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy, but I
Right.
hate the design. I don't want a CG Freddy.
Oh
I
yeah, that
don't
one
like
part.
his
Yeah,
look.
yeah, I don't like that either.
No.
Yeah.
I thought that was stupid. But like the
Yeah,
overall look of him, it wasn't bad for a remake.
Now I will say for the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street, I
Right.
like the look of the film. It's got that dark, dirty, gritty tone that I like in that film, that I like in a movie.
Okay.
But I hate. Oh, well, okay. See, here's my problem with Freddy. In the older films, he was a child murderer.
Right.
That's
This
what they
one's
went
the
with.
child molester in this movie.
This one, he's a straight up diddler, and I don't
Right.
like that. That was
Right.
and like they really go heavy handed into that. That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah, that's
So,
fucked up. I don't
yeah.
like that either.
And
No.
like I own almost all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I do not own the 2010 just because I just don't. I'm not crazy about that movie.
I did like
But-
Nancy though. I did like the chick that played Nancy. She was a
I
good
like
Nancy. She
I
was
like
hot.
Glenn.
She was
I
sexy.
thought Glenn was really cool in that movie. I thought the Kyle Gallner, I think his name is, that played Glenn. He
Who
did
was
really
the blonde
well.
chick? Who was the blonde chick?
Uh,
I forget her name.
Oh, she went on to be on the Arrow TV show. I can't remember her name.
That was weird though for
Yeah.
the Friday the 13th remake when they had Sam in it. That was
Yeah.
so weird.
Well,
like
see, I liked having Jared Padalecki in the
Yeah.
2009 Friday film. It
Yeah.
gave it, because I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of the Tommy Jarvis side,
right.
or the Tommy Jarvis trilogy within the Friday films. This felt like another adult version of Tommy Jarvis. So
Yeah, it
the
did.
reason
It
why
did.
the reason why the 09 film is the best out of it for me is if you take the first 6 Friday films and combine
Right.
the best parts of them together, you have
Okay.
the 2009 movie. in the
Makes
opening
sense.
credits. In the opening credits, you get to see the Pamela Voorhees angle, her going
Right.
crazy on camp counselors. She gets her
Right.
head cut off. That's all we need out of her.
Right.
We're done with her. And now we get to see small little Jason over in the trees, so we get that part.
Right.
And then the rest of it is the goodness that Jason Voorhees brings. To the
What I
show.
don't get is what they didn't bring into the 2009 remake was that they should have brought Eliza Voorhees in it, like that movie, like that fan made
Elias,
movie you
you
sent
mean?
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
when they had him in that fan film movie, I enjoyed that because I didn't even get to see the whole backstory of it. You only sent me the part 2
Well,
of it, so I
if
didn't
you've
get to see
ever-
everything.
Have you ever
but,
read any of the Friday the 13th comics?
not the original. I read the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Evil Dead comics. I never got to read the Friday the 13th ones because I couldn't find them because they were out of print. And those are hard to find when they're out of print. Yeah.
Elias Voorhees is he's probably the most underutilized slasher horror character of all
And I
time.
heard it's not even
Because
Freddy's Jason's dad. I heard that's like in a certain thing. I heard that Jason's mom had sex with some fucking ruthless killer or some shit like that. That was like really evil and fucking
No,
lied to
that's-
Elias. That's what
Elias Voorhees, as from everything I've ever studied or looked at, he is a ruthless killer, but no, he's his blood daddy.
Okay,
But-
okay.
Hey,
The 2009 film. Go ahead.
I was going to say, let's get Joe to say something because,
Do you
Yeah.
really want me to say something, Casey?
well, we hadn't seen you for a while. I mean,
I'll start off with this. I got a Twitter notification. Somebody
Oh, we're not going
following
back
me.
to that.
We're not going back to this,
We buried
Compton.
that.
We already
We
buried
buried
this.
that.
and I'm
Offline
currently-
conversation. Offline
I'm-
conversation.
Well, I'm just saying.
Fair warning.
I'm just saying that I'm currently chatting with her. So
Yeah, Casey's he's fixing the wrong with the right.
but I'm-
That's dead and gone. That conversation is not
Yeah.
allowed on here. We've
But,
already talked this.
That
Well,
is what brought me up. I got the notification, so I accept it, being the nice guy I am. The next thing you know, I'm seeing all this, which I guess I could be filled in on certain.
We all did.
show goes
Yeah,
off
we'll
air.
talk. We'll talk off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after the
from-
show. So
Yeah,
stay on after
yeah.
the show. We'll talk about it.
I
But
got-
like, yeah.
We'll talk.
I
Yeah,
saw
but-
the whole Twitter fiasco. Then, so I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So I start watching, and the last thing I saw before I called in was text going, "Oh dear God, please don't let Joe Compton see this. Please, dear God, please, dear God."
Yeah.
just saying, miss seeing you, man. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, it is good to
So-
see you,
Yeah.
Joe.
After that,
Yeah.
that was when I was like, okay, I'm gonna give Tech what he wants.
Well, at least we got the Horsemen back together in the mentally challenged JJ
Yeah,
Dillon.
no,
So, I
it-
mean,
No,
It
we'll.
took text summoning me.
No, that
Oh,
was
texted?
that was not a summon. That was not a summon. That was, dear God, let's not reopen an old wound that we buried on a long time.
yeah, we buried
But either
this. Yeah,
I'm happy you're here. It's good to see you again. So
yeah, it's good
Yeah.
to see you too, Joe.
But
That's what I'm
But, yeah,
saying.
no.
I mean, that's why I wanted to say, hey, I mean, we missed you, man. We hadn't talked to you
Yeah.
in a while. We were just seeing how you doing.
Yeah, it's like you took off out of hell out of some fucking thing, and next you know we don't see you ever again. It's like, well, what the fuck did we do?
And I was this close to oh, fucking camera, goddamn. I was that
Well-
close to deactivating both my Twitter accounts.
From what?
Why?
Yeah, what? What was the problem? I know you were into football or anything. You like
On all the
motorsports.
shows, most of the stuff I hear about the community, God, I hate that fucking word, but nonetheless.
Why do you bring that up? This is not a community. This is just a group of guys.
Listen, please.
Okay.
What I mostly hear about is football, politics, stuff I can give two shits about. So I was like, okay, yeah,
Okay.
do the easy thing.
And probably video games too,
Well,
right?
I'm a gamer. I'll play video games. I mean, for fuck's sake, I got a PS5 I'm looking at right now.
Oh, nice.
there you go.
What do you got for it?
Oh,
Yeah, I've got most digital stuff. I've already beat God of War
No.
Ragnarok.
Okay. And you
Okay.
got WWE 2K22?
Yeah, I've had that since it came
The
out.
NWO edition?
I've already been through the My Career mode, so I got sick of it. Now I got Need for Speed Unbound I'm going to work on.
Okay.
Joe, I picked up the NXT North American Championship last weekend.
Hey, that deal's still on if you want to trade one for that goddamn white one.
I don't want to sell mine or trade mine. I like them. So I mean,
No,
it's still in the
man.
Wait, we can't even hear Joe.
I even throw in that piece of shit fiend belt that I ordered because of you.
That sounds like a deal,
on.
Casey.
Hold on.
That sounds like a deal. He's throwing in the
Hold
Fiend
on.
one. Tex could appreciate that.
Oh, I love that Fiend belt. That's one of my favorites.
Have you seen the quality of this fiend belt, Tex?
Oh yeah, you showed it to me. Yeah.
I mean, I said I found one on eBay cheap. I didn't say, "Hey, go buy this one." I mean, I'm just saying, hey, this one. I mean,
Granted, this falls on me. I should have known better, but I followed your lead, so that was my fuck up right there.
See, you owe Joe Compton.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's just stand in line. I mean, either I'm pissing people.
No, I'm not standing in line. I'm cutting right to the front of that bitch. 20 years of military service, Jack.
Oh no! Well,
I retire in March.
Oh no! Hold on. You being a military man, you know you shouldn't be cutting lines.
I don't give a fuck. I'm cutting in front of this bitch. VIP access.
But like I said, just stand in line. I mean, pissing people off, and I mean, I do that everywhere. I mean, work and home life, and even on here, piss people off. So you can't make everyone happy, and that's no shot at Melissa, by the way. That's not a shot at her.
Okay, like Tex said, that shit, yeah. I'll go with that.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want people to think that was a shot at Melissa. I'm just saying,
like I said, I'll tell you my 2 cents on that off air.
Yeah, we'll handle family business,
Yeah, after we'll handle Horseman business after the show.
But either way, like I said.
But I digress till then. Continue what y'all was talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about Friday the 13th part. Well, which number was that, Tex, that you were on, brother?
Number 1, the 2009 film, the remake. And like I said, I adore this film. It's got the brutalness of Jason. He's a hunter. He's an outdoorsman.
I find that's like right up your alley,
Well, something that they did in this movie, he's still supernatural, right? But now we finally get to see how he can just appear anywhere in the camp.
Isn't that weird? Like, that's interesting. I thought that was
so cool. To bring that to it, I thought was amazing because I had never thought about doing something like that. And for Michael Bay and Platinum Dunes to do that, I thought was really good. The movie was a success. It made a lot of money.
How do you know how much it made? Because you're such a nerd with that.
Almost 200 million, I want to say.
Really?
It was 100 and something. Yeah, it was 100 and something. It was a financial success. But the problem was, this is when that famous Friday the 13th lawsuit started between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham.
I thought that was with the video game.
No, it started back in 2010 is when it started.
But the movie came out in 2009.
Yes, the movie came out, but right after that movie came out, immediately they had sequel plans that was going to include Elias that we were just talking about. And it was going to have a sequel to it. But once legal stuff started to go down, all of that got shelved and thrown away. And then we had a lawsuit for the next 13 years. And then in the middle of it, there was kind of a pause. And that's when the video game came out.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately for the
it
video
goes and
game,
fucks that up.
the lawsuit, it would go to one court and it'd be there for a while, then it would get kicked out, and they'd re-sue each other back and forth, everything else.
Yeah, I know. Us Friday
And-
fans that are trying to play the video game, we get fucked over.
Now, the only way you can play that game is if somebody is supporting the server themselves. It's not
even
like a regular video game.
No,
I'm
it's so
pretty
fucked
sure.
up because I've played it offline and online, and it's so fucked up, dude. Like, it's not even like how it was day one, because literally I had all the shit unlocked, everything minus.
Did you
the-
have
minus-
Savini, Jason, where he's got like the Hellfire and stuff?
I did have him, but then you know what some reason is, when I went back one day to play my game, everything
Oh.
was fucking deleted.
Oh, dude.
Dude, literally, I maxed out at fucking 200, where the cutoff was, and I kept going back and forth for the 199. It would hit 200. That's where the cutoff was, and then I turned off I saved it, because it's automatic save, and then
Right.
I turn it back on the next day, completely wiped. Everything's locked the whole night. I don't have Savini Jason. I don't have anything. I'm like, oh fuck this
Jeez.
game.
Well,
I'm like, fuck that.
so, I mean, that's the whole thing. We have the 2009 film. It's a financial success.
Right.
Critically, it wasn't as big of a success critically.
Oh
but
yeah, of course.
You know what? It is what it is. It's a remake of an 80s slasher movie. What do you really expect, right?
Right.
But once the lawsuit happens, that kills any kind of sequel that could come from it. And I mean, 13
But
years
did
later,
it really need it though? Didn't you really need a
100%.
sequel to it?
Well, it
I think its
did it
standalone was
need
good.
it? Did it need it? No,
No,
but it could have had one. That's my point.
I think a
and-
standalone is just fine.
Well, I mean, this was the first. I mean, that they shot Friday the 13th, 2009 here in Texas. That's why it
Right,
looks
you're-
like it does.
Right.
It's got a completely. Because at that point in time, Platinum Dunes, they remade Texas Chainsaw in 03, and the
Right.
look of that film, it very much matches the 09 Friday film. So I think that's why I love those movies so much, because visually it matches what I want out of
No, that's it. That and it's in your backyard too. So I mean,
Right. We all have our favorites, but there, like I said, we've been in a drought since 2009, but there's good news. I don't know how if any of y'all follow the horror realms as close as I do, or movie news or whatever.
I watch
But,
a few horror people here or there.
On
I need to.
Peacock, the streaming service, we're getting a Camp Crystal Lake TV show because the lawsuit has been settled between Victor Miller and Sean
Yeah, I
Cunningham.
heard about that.
Each of them own pretty much half of it. Pretty
Yeah,
much
it's
how
weird.
they just split it and said, if y'all want to make a movie, you got to work together.
Yeah,
The loophole is this is a streaming series. It's not a movie. So
right.
this Camp Crystal Lake, it's supposed to be a prequel, but it will have access to adult Jason, to the entire franchise. So who knows what this could
Speaking of that, with the whole lawsuit, because I remember the judge ruled in both that they both get
Right.
equal parts of Jason.
right.
I believe Sean Cunningham has Jason out of the U.S. for distribution rights, and Victor Miller has
yes.
in North America. That's what I heard from the judge. That's what Slash and Cast said on their YouTube channel.
Well,
I don't
not
know if you
just
watched
that.
them, but that's
Yeah,
what I
I
heard.
watched them. Not just that, but Sean Cunningham has Mrs. Voorhees. Sean
And
Cunningham
Grown Up Jason.
pretty much has. No, Victor Miller has grown up Jason. Sean
Really? I
Cunningham,
thought he had child Jason, because that's what
No.
part one was written about. That's
yeah,
what.
Sean
they were fighting
Cunningham
about.
has child Jason. Victor Miller has adult Jason, and Victor Miller also has like Camp Crystal Lake and everything else.
That doesn't
that's
even
why-
make sense.
Well, I mean Camp Crystal Lake. Okay, like the famous yellow and red sign
Right.
that says Camp
Yeah,
Crystal Lake.
yeah.
That's what he has access to. Basically,
Okay.
is what it breaks down to. So, if they were to ever make another Friday film proper, you need both of them. Is
Yeah.
basically what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much
And
it.
This comes down to one of those situations of who gets what money and who gets what credit. Basically,
It's just a
it's
bunch
pretty
of
much-
girls crying about money and
it-
shit.
Yeah, it comes down to ego and money at the end of the day. Is all that
Pretty
it is.
much.
So, but with us getting a series, we don't need a movie anymore because let's say this show's a success and let's say we get 5 seasons out of this show. You can tell a whole lot of Jason Voorhees stories. You can bring back Elias. You can do different versions of Jason. You can do everything. They have full access. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about this Camp Crystal Lake show that's going to be on Peacock. I hope they don't water it down. I hope they don't try to go too soft with it because
Well, the Chucky series was good.
No, the Chucky series is nothing but gay propaganda. I hate that show.
Well,
I
I mean,
can't
but
watch
I'm
that.
talking about the kills. I watched the show for the kills.
Oh no, the kills are great. Yeah, the kills are great, but I can't. I mean, I've never been a Chucky fan really.
Oh, okay,
but
that's understandable.
I don't find Chucky scary. He's a 1 foot.
Well, I don't find
dog.
him scary either.
But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing scary about.
I mean, you can
Jason
see.
is
I
a
mean,
6'8"
Casey could probably
guy
get killed
that's
by him.
killing machine. But that's the whole thing. Like I said, I mean,
Right.
you know, to the horror community, Friday the 13th it's like a religious holiday. It's like every Friday the 13th, I always watch something Friday the 13th, or I listen to podcasts.
Same here.
You know, it's just like every October, I have my Scare-a-thon where I watch 31 horror films that either came out at Halloween or are Halloween themed. You know, so
what about St. Patrick's Day?
St.
For
Patrick's Day.
Leprechaun.
St. Patrick's Day, I'm really probably passed out by noon, so I don't worry about it.
So I watched at least the first 4, and then after that, I just ditch them. It's like fuck the hood ones; those are stupid.
Something that I did this year. For every month, I do a different theme of film. So January for me is zombie month because it's the birth of the new year, like it's coming back to life. You know what I'm saying? So each Saturday, and I go by how many Saturdays are in that month. So if it's 4, it's 5. I put that many movies in for that month. And February, it's based around My Bloody Valentine and The Strangers because those themes kind of go together. You know, and then so on and so forth. You know, August is Texas Chainsaw Massacre month. September, Saw. October's is films that came out at Halloween or about Halloween. You know, it's a whole thing. But
Well,
it's
Wow, that's just amazing. Like that, you literally have every month a different type of movie thing. Like that's kind of cool.
phone,
What about March?
That's pretty cool.
What about March? I mean, I'm more a fan of March because it's my birthday month.
Yeah. What about June?
March is Evil Dead. June is Scream.
Oh, that's understandable. Okay.
My calendar.
See,
Well, basically, I just pick franchises that I like. Basically, is what it is.
I almost feel like Scream is not in this. I mean, some people would say it is.
That's what
but
actually helped the franchise of horror come back to life.
I
Scream
feel like
was-
it's.
yeah.
I feel like that shouldn't compete with something like Halloween or Freddy.
Well, they're all slashers, Casey.
Well, Scream is it literally it takes place in our world where all of those other movies exist, and the killers are inspired by those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you really pay attention, like it's pretty much a parody of all the other movies.
Well, it's meta.
Hey,
it's a meta film. Yeah.
Right.
At least in the last one, they finally killed Dewey off. Fuck that.
Oh, screw you. Screw you,
Oh.
dude. I'm done with
No,
the
is it because
podcast.
you just don't like it?
Yeah.
They were
I
a cat
retire.
because he won the WCW championship, or is it
Yeah,
because you
that's
just don't
right.
like?
Or
That's
is
the
it
reason why.
Dewey is in. Is
Hold on, Joe's trying to talk. What,
go
Joe?
ahead, Jeff.
Or is it because Dewey reminds you so much of yourself, Casey?
No, see, Dewey
That's-
is nothing
that's
like
Doofy.
Casey.
That's Doofy.
Doofy
You're
from
thinking.
Scary Movie.
Yeah. You're thinking of Doofy, the retarded one.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
See,
that's very much Casey, where he puts his dick in a vacuum cleaner. That's
I remember that. That's so fucked up.
was
And the
there,
whole
Which one is it?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one you're thinking of.
In Scream 2 or 3 is when they anytime Dewey showed up, they played that little song like it's like a western. You know what I mean? Every time he
Are you
showed
talking about
up, they
Dewey or
played
Doofy?
Dewey.
I think you watch Scary Movie
Dude.
thinking you watch Scream. I think that's
Yeah,
what
I
happened.
think he is because he's not.
No, there. I think it was in number 2. Every time he shows up, it's like
Well, 2, they're in college.
Yeah, 2 takes place at a college in
Yeah.
Ohio.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, every time I think it was in 2 where every time he showed up, they played a music every time, like a western music behind him, because because he's a cop. So they're
I
like,
don't recall any Western music for. I don't remember Dewey having his own theme.
No.
well, I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to go back and check, but I don't recall.
I don't. Yeah.
I would say go back and look, but because it's like,
Yeah, I'll go back and double check, but I don't know it. I don't know.
But-
Scream is it's a slasher. Obviously, it belongs in with the Halloweens and the Fridays and the Freddies and the Texas Chainsaws, and it fits in that world.
did you
It's
think?
just one of those.
Do you think they should have brought it back? I mean, it was a late 90s, early 2000s movie. While
Oh,
it
100%. Yeah. I thought Scream 5 was a decent movie. It wasn't great. But it was good enough to reinvent the franchise. I'm a horror nut. I want horror all the time in the theaters. So even if it's a franchise I don't necessarily like, the Chucky, just because I don't like the Chucky show, I want it to succeed. So maybe another horror property that I do enjoy gets its day in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So I support all horror, even if I think it's bad, just because I want it to be made. I want more horror to be made.
Side text, 1 month, buddy, till we get to see if that Winnie the Pooh's any good or not.
Oh, yeah.
What
February
that's
15th.
something I'm
February,
interested.
February. They actually see originally that was only going to be a 1-day event at the movie theaters, but there's been so much popularity about it that they expanded it, so it's going to be open for more days. So
What is it again?
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's a
Really?
horror take on Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
Huh.
So it may not be, well, I think it's only in AMC theaters that has Fathom events. So if you're going to go see it, you're going to have to look up online where it's showing near you. It's not going to be at the theater. You know
That's
what I mean?
something
That sucks. Yeah. What
That's
about
not-
streaming?
And Bulldog, I'm going to tell you this. There's one character they did not have access to.
What's that?
Tigger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
figure,
me.
yeah.
That's so me, the ADHD, like hyperactive. That
Yeah, well,
all the way.
Me
It was-
too.
The reason is because Disney owns Tigger, and he's a newer character than Pooh and
Don't
Tigger,
they own
Eeyore,
all of them, though?
Christopher Robin. Yes, but Winnie the Pooh is 100 years old, so it reached that level where it's public domain.
Yeah.
Intellectual property ran out.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
Makes sense.
but Tigger is not.
Well, I guarantee you, the version of Winnie the Pooh we know is copyrighted, but the character Winnie the Pooh,
Right. Disney's version is still copyrighted, but the character in and of itself is not.
yes, that's like
So,
trying. That's like trying to copyright the Beauty Beast characters, like the Disney version. I'm like,
Right.
they own that.
That
I mean-
beast would be awesome in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're also getting
Yeah.
a Peter Pan horror movie too because of the success of Winnie the Pooh. You know, we're getting
Right.
a Bambi horror movie.
A bunch of hunters
Hold on,
just shoot
Bam-
a bunch of deer.
Hold
That
on,
was
Bambi
actually-
get-
Huh?
Bambi get the taste for blood or something.
I don't know how they're going to do it. The Bambi horror film that actually interests me more than Winnie the Pooh or any of these other ones there, because
Why is it that?
I don't. I'm interested to see how they do it.
Why is it that Casey reminds me of Winnie the Pooh?
Because he's
I
short
can
and
see
fat.
that. can see that.
You said it, not me.
If we paint him yellow, put some ears on top of his head,
Yellow.
put him in a tiny little red T-shirt, he's Winnie the Pooh.
Hold on.
Shave off
I
that
could
goatee.
see it. I could see it.
Shave off that goatee, bud.
The only problem
No.
is he wouldn't be wearing pants, and nobody
That's
wants to
what-
see that.
That's what I
Well,
was
if he's
gonna say.
Winnie the Pooh, I'm Tigger. Obviously, Mikkel's probably fucking Eeyore.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, Mikkel.
no.
Yes, Michael, you talk just as slow as Eeyore.
Hey,
Well,
Mikkel,
I don't know. It's
Mikkel,
That's
don't
the thing.
say. Mikkel,
Joe
don't-
Compton's fucking rabbit.
Mikkel, don't say Tigger. I'm afraid you're going to say the N word. So.
Oh, but you okay.
Casey did say earlier that you have to watch out when you're around N-words. He did say that. So don't forget it.
Hey, you can't say nickels.
Nichols.
You really have to watch out for those ninjas. They can just jump up at any time.
Mikkel, say ninjas.
Ninja.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, Mikkel, say Snickers, like the candy bar.
Michael! You're getting taken off the air now, Casey. There's a freaking.
hold on. I mean, I think he can get away with it because I'm pretty sure closed caption probably has no idea what he's
No,
Hey,
closed
no.
caption pick that up as
No,
exactly that.
No, hey, let's not forget. Right before he said that, what did I tell him to do? I said, say Snickers, the candy bar. That is literally what he said. He didn't say that other word. If you hear that other word, you're the racist. So that was on you.
You know what? I gotta get Joe's opinion about this whole thing with the sale. I mean, the potential sale of WWE.
Not believing it until it is in writing. And it is an official done deal. Until then, not believing shit. Because look at the Saudi deal that supposedly happened. Wrong. Didn't happen.
Well, anytime something like that, I like to do research or at least like look further into it. Like when you hear about a celebrity dying.
I don't give a fuck about them dying.
No, I'm just saying, well, I mean, if it's a celebrity I like, I would like, oh, fuck. So I'll look it up, see if I can.
Pensions going to Lisa Marie. What about fucking Robbie Knievel?
Who?
Did you hear that text? You
Yeah,
don't know
Do
who
what?
Robbie Knievel is.
You know who Robbie Knievel is? What is his last name, Casey?
Knievel.
Do you know any other famous people by that name?
Evil Knievel.
There
That
you go.
Well, you know what? Evil Knievel's dead. So, I mean, I don't care about
And
his
so is
offspring.
Robbie.
Robbie died, Joe?
Yeah.
Yes.
When?
Cancer. Monday, I believe it was.
Oh.
I honestly, I was kind of shocked about the whole thing with Lisa Marie dying
See?
because
yeah, I
What?
just heard about that.
Daddy grabbed, or her daddy was Elvis.
Last night, we were actually live over on Harsh Truth in the middle of the
Yeah, I
show.
watched that.
And we started, like, we had the whole show written out, planned out, and then out of nowhere, Frank's like, oh, we're going to start with something else. And then he talked about how she had just had a heart attack, and her
Mhm.
mama had released a press release or whatever. And then, like, halfway through the show, oh, she's dead. Like, oh, okay. So we were live.
I got a question, Tex.
yeah,
No, I have a question for you. Melissa Marie Presley, she's the one that had the test tube babies with Michael Jackson, right? Because he was too scared to fuck her.
no,
No, I'm serious. Is that true? Like, I'm trying to remember if that's her.
Didn't
No,
he have the
blanket,
kids
no.
after? Didn't he have the kids after that they were married? I don't think he had. No, he had them with some non-famous chick. Some.
No, I thought it was her.
no. I
I
thought
don't think so.
I think he got his kids like, wasn't it from like the nanny or something?
No, I thought they
Yeah,
were
it was
incubated
that heavy.
babies.
They may have been incubated, but it was with that heavy set blonde woman. It wasn't Lisa Marie.
Oh, okay. Because I always
Yeah,
heard
no,
that
that wasn't
fucking it was
her.
Lisa Marie and Michael Jackson's
No.
kids. That's what I
They,
thought.
they, they
Blanket
were
and Paris. Blanket and Paris, I think, are the kids' names. They're not Presley kids.
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
They were
What's that,
only
Casey?
they were only married for what, 2 years? I looked it up. They were
Oh,
only
well,
married for 2
just
years.
for a minute, like not
Oh, okay.
barely anything. You know.
Because
So
like
they-
I said, I only heard a little bit of it. I don't know everything.
Yeah, no, like we were in the middle of talking about just the movies that we were talking about. I think we were talking about them, the movie that's going to be coming out, the monster movie, which I'm really excited about. But EJ had actually updated us in the comment section while
Yeah.
we were live last night. So yeah, no, it came out of nowhere. It was a shock for sure.
I
Right.
love how when someone dies, I automatically get the credit for their death. Like if someone's celebrity, I'm like
Oh,
like
yo,
Emily.
Well, you know what that stems
Well, I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Well, it was on Discord. She was asking me if I had any hand in Lisa
Well,
Marie.
At this point, it's part of your gimmick. You've played this up for so long.
Just take it as it is. You killed her, Casey.
That's
You
Right,
killed
like,
her.
I mean, as long as you're around these people, that's always going to be you. You know what I mean?
it's like Mikkel and his fucking everyday birthday bullshit.
Oh, that we
Yeah.
put to bed a long time ago.
Yeah,
We
no,
put that to bed.
I'm the one that gets credit for starting that campaign of ending that nonsense because I refuse.
Was it?
I'm not going to tell.
I thought it was
Yes,
somebody else
that-
that did that.
No, that was me.
That was you?
me that started
Okay.
that. Yes,
All right.
that was me.
Because I thought that
know,
was Compton. Because I remember the
Mikkel
last
might
show.
be,
No, it wasn't you? Okay.
Mikkel might be a waterhead retard, but I still love him. But I ain't gonna sit here and tell him happy birthday every dadgum day. I don't think so.
Fucking 400 or 500 years old and shit. Fucking
Right.
crackhead standing outside of the fucking quick stop.
Hold on, he would be like thousands, like tens of thousands of years old. By
Yeah, but that
now.
only
When it's-
started like fucking
when
2
it's-
years ago.
When it's his and we can also blame Cora for that. She started that. by the
True,
way.
Cora did start it.
So that's something that we can hang around her neck. So,
Are we sure about that? I
Mhm.
mean,
yes,
The
she even
derail
took credit
days.
for it.
The derail days. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, no, I'm not going to tell Mikhail happy birthday every dadgum time I see him and every time we get off a show. I think that's stupid.
so when Emily says if I had any hand in it, it's like, well, yeah.
Right.
I mean, she did marry Michael Jackson. I mean, I had to do something.
That was one of those marriages of, business, not pleasure, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Would
you know what
you
I
say the same
But
thing?
what's
with-
the business in it, though? That's the real question.
That was a publicity stunt.
Seriously, you don't see? Okay,
Yeah.
He's a
Combine the
mongoloid.
combine the king of rock and roll, Presley, with Michael Jackson, the king of
The
pop.
king of
You don't
pop.
see the
Okay, now
you
I
don't
get
see
it. But
money signs
still,
here.
yeah, I
You know
get
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, I get it.
That's kind of like how two movie stars will marry. Like they do a movie together, then
Like
they get
Ben
married,
Affleck.
and then it's
Right.
one of those things. It's a marriage of convenience, and let's get our names out front is what it is.
Right.
So
No, I get you.
Oh, we talked about this. I mean, which one came first? Lisa Marie's marriage to Michael Jackson, or his case with the molestation? And was it not?
that came after he was married, I believe.
That came
Yeah.
after.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
'Cause
that be weird?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be kind of weird to get together with someone who,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
at-
I don't. I mean, I'm not a Michael Jackson fan. I can't sit here and tell you dates on any of this stuff, but I would suspect that the child cases came after the marriage.
So you'd have to ask
Yeah,
Bullfrog
they
for that
did.
information. He could tell you that.
They
Oh,
did.
come
Well, yeah,
on.
he's a huge Michael Jackson fan. He even said
Well,
it. He was.
I am
no.
too.
I mean, granted, his music is awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
kinda
it's middle of the road.
middle
I never
road.
cared for it.
It's middle of the road.
The
No,
I'm sorry, I'm a
the only one of his
metalhead.
songs. The only one of his songs I ever liked was Thriller, but that was
Yeah.
about it.
I mean,
And
Thriller.
that was mainly for the video more than the music.
Exactly.
You got Billie Jean. That's a great song.
Never heard of
I'm
it.
not a
Bad.
fan.
Bad is great.
Yeah.
It's not my genre.
Yeah, if it ain't metal or like somewhat a little bit of country,
Yo, Steve,
what's
what's
going
up?
on, Steve?
What's up?
Yes, you're seeing right. You are not drunk. I am here.
Yeah,
I
the
am.
fourth horseman is here finally now. Now we got all four. We've had
Hallelujah.
3 out of the 4 the whole time. And fucking JJ Dillon's retarded ass.
But no.
Love you,
Casey,
Mikkel. You know that.
Casey, to get to your point though, like anytime, like okay, you've claimed credit for so many deaths and made jokes about it. That's your gimmick. That's your thing. You know what I mean? I'm the horror guy. That's always going to be my thing. Anytime somebody sees my name pop up, oh hey, did you see blah 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 film? It's one of those things. It's what it is.
Anytime anyone sees anything military related, they know they're going to associate it with me. That's my.
Yeah, same
everybody-
with sports with me.
No.
Everybody
Nope.
gets a thing. You know what I mean? So.
The only thing I think of Joe is when he shows up, he's always super serious. He's like got that killer look, like he's about to kill someone.
Then shouldn't he be Benoit instead?
Whoa! Don't compare me to
He said the killer instinct.
He can
I
be
was taking
Benoit.
that. I was taking Benoit as it, and you were supposed to be double
He
A.
can be Benoit after he killed his family. That's who he can be.
No,
He can
So
be
WCW.
No. He can be Chris Benoit as he hung himself to the exercise machine thing. That's the Benoit that he can
Hey,
see,
Bulldog, you have a Bowflex in your basement?
No.
Well,
Do we-
you have one coming your way. I'm going to show you how to use it.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck you.
do we know
Well,
it's
see-
actually a Bowflex? I mean, hold on, isn't Bowflex where they have the like it's a bunch of springs, like goes like that, and then but I heard it was was with weights because he.
I'll be
put,
right
like-
back, guys.
All right.
I'm
Like
not
the-
sure. I don't honestly remember one way or the other. I just know he hung himself on exercise equipment. That's all I know.
You know, it's wild that he would do that, but then he'll put a fucking towel around it to save his neck from getting a rash or a bruise. I'm like, you're
Well, he
killing-
didn't. He probably wanted some kind of comfort as he went out. I could see that.
I'm like, well, it's weird
Alright,
that he looked it up where one, he was looking of a passage about, what happened. And then they said he looked up the easiest way to break a neck. I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
So-
God, we're still on this crap.
Show you, Casey?
What?
Want me to come show you, Casey?
No. I'm already scared of J-Man any second breaking through this door. I mean, I don't need to worry about you showing up any second either.
Right.
Yeah, but he's in
that-
Indiana. You're in fucking,
It's an
Oklahoma.
drive.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm more worried about Tex showing up. He's closer than Joe, though.
Well, see, here's the thing, though, Casey. I'm like Michael Myers. You ain't gonna know I'm there until it's too late.
I don't know if he's trying to have a heart attack or what.
And when you're gonna be like walking into a dark room and you're just gonna see me just pop up out of the shadows, stick you with a knife that's about that long. You know what I mean?
You're going to scare
You're just
Casey. He's
be
going to have
done.
nightmares. He's going to wake up in the middle of the night, see a shadow in the corner, and he's going to think it's Tex.
I mean, don't forget, I'm a hunter. I mean, I may be a big, scary dude, but I can walk silently. You will never know I'm even there with you until I want you to know I'm there. And I mutilate your corpse to the point where your mama has to have a closed casket
Oh
funeral.
my god!
So, you know,
I'll tell you one thing. Talk about caskets. Dude, when my dad passed, I'm glad that was not a casket funeral, because I think I would have lost it if I would have saw my dad in a casket. Because
Well, did you see your dad on a cold slab? I mean, I have.
well, I mean,
Mom was an open casket.
Huh?
well, I mean, I'm just saying that is like, I mean, I saw my dad had colon cancer, and he was like near death before I left. I flew here because he was showing signs that he was about to go.
Mm.
yeah.
But so, and it was awful to see him then. But then it was like a week later than when he passed, and I was like, please not be a freaking open casket or anything. It was more like a memorial than a funeral, and I was like, you know what? I'm more like, I couldn't handle it if it was like an open casket, because I couldn't stand to see.
My mom's whole casket wasn't open. It was everything from the waist up that was open.
Yeah, that's the way
No,
it traditionally is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's open casket.
yeah. I mean, they sometimes they'll have it completely open, but it's usually half of it open.
Honestly, I mean, when I was driving wrecker back in the day, the amount of death accidents that I worked and the things that I saw, that I mean, I saw people's heads cut off laying on the highway. I saw
my
exploded. I mean, some of the things that I saw, I'm not even sure I can talk about on here, to be completely honest with you. But I don't know. I mean, it's not a joke when I sit there and say I've gutted, cleaned, and skinned enough animals and seen enough blood in my life. It doesn't faze me anymore. I'm numb to it. That's just, maybe I'm that kind of, I don't know. Maybe I am Michael Myers in training. I don't even realize it.
No,
But
well, I mean,
But what about for Mikkel, though? Would you do the same for him?
Oh hell yeah! Once we kill Mikkel, we're gonna gut him, and then we're gonna get him ready to eat his flesh.
We have to
You're gonna have him
we,
eat his own flesh.
we have to
What
have
the fuck?
we have to have a blood sacrament. So we're gonna have
Well,
to
yeah,
drain
the Church of Tex.
We're gonna have to strength. I'm gonna do him just like I do a deer. We tie him up by his back feet up in a tree, slit the throat, and we'll let the blood drip into a bucket. That's what we're gonna do.
God
Oh,
damn!
that's right. While you're gone, Joe, we have started the Church of Tex.
Yes.
And we're gonna con people to donate us money.
No, we're not gonna con. We're gonna talk them into.
Oh,
We're going
okay.
to. Yes.
You fucking Mark.
If anything, I would say I would be the original member of that.
Well, see, the cult's going to have to grow. I'm going to need somebody that has access to, like, the strippers, because we're going to need to get some sexy looking women in here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna need some entertainment here, boys. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So somebody will be in charge of that. We'll see. But no, we're definitely gonna. I mean, but Casey, don't forget. Once we sacrifice Mikkel, you're next on the ladder, buddy. Like we're doing you next.
I thought we only needed to do just one sacrifice.
Well, he's gonna be the crucifixion. What do you think you're gonna be?
We're gonna have regular sacrifices, and you're number 2, pal. You're.
Well, hold on, why am I number 2?
Because you're the pig.
I mean, we got
somebody's got.
Even Joe agrees.
Somebody's got to do it. You're the man for the job. That's all.
Oh, we got Bullfrog. Can we?
Well, he doesn't fucking count, man. No. Bullfrog doesn't count. He's not in it.
Not just anybody's getting in my cult here. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna be selected.
Not
all right?
fucking Mongoloids. Okay. I mean, we allowed you and Mikkel, but
if you're not useful to me, I don't need you. And so.
Well, I mean,
we're gonna run lean, and we're gonna run strong. That's how we're gonna be.
So. See, the thing is, if I was thinking if we're gonna crucify Bullfrog, well, we're gonna have to
What?
we're gonna have
Where
to
did this? I never
So
said
yeah,
any of
where
it.
is, we never talked about this. Where is this coming from?
Well, because I don't want to be the next sacrifice. I mean, I'm trying to
Let's
throw
look at the other fat one to do it.
Right.
No, see, I know you don't want to, but think about it. You'll be a hero forever. Your name will be immortalized. Let's be honest.
Isn't Bullfrog in the chat too? I mean, I believe he's in the chat.
Oh God, what?
So I mean, we can sacrifice his fat ass. It doesn't really matter.
I may go with the plan of sacrifice Mikhail, but not kill him all the way, just so I can kill him again later. I might do that as well.
But he's gonna be hung up.
Well, we can revive him.
Kind of like how they
Revive
revived
him.
that football player.
Oh, hang on, maybe. Oh, no. I can Texas chainsaw this thing. We can tear apart Mikhail one piece at a time. You know, a hand, then an arm, then a leg. Yeah, I can make this thing last. I know how to cauterize a wound. It's not that hard.
Well, we gotta stop.
Mikhail, you need a major scene.
We gotta stop them from bleeding out, though. If we're gonna do that.
That's what cauterizing a wound
is,
is.
Casey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've
Oh,
obviously
Casey's
had
not very
no
smart
survival
sometimes,
training
Joe.
whatsoever.
You're pretty much burning the wound shut so it stops bleeding.
Yeah.
Wait, put that comment back up. That was funny. I didn't get to see it.
Maybe we feed.
Casey needs to be
Maybe I
sacrificed.
feed.
For the deaths you predicted.
See, I'm even willing to sacrifice Steve Callan. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Damn.
I'm willing to throw him right on top of a pile of burning flesh. Like, just, there you go, buddy. Good luck.
see, how is Lisa Marie Presley dead, and while her mom's still alive? I mean, her
Probably
mom...
the adrenochrome that she drinks from all the lizard people is my guess. You know,
But it should have been a shocker. I heard she was in a bad shape beforehand. I mean, I seen pictures what she looked like recent years, and like she looked like hell for
so
54
you didn't
years.
jerk off to him?
No, definitely not.
You sure you're not a necrophiliac?
No.
I think you are.
I think she's when she was younger, like when trying to think when her 30s, she looked pretty fucking hot and like in her 30s.
Even when she was young, I never found her attractive because all I could see was a female Elvis, and that weirded me out.
Really?
Yes.
I think she's quite a beautiful woman. I mean, her mom was hot as fuck back in the day, like during the Naked Gun series.
Mhm.
So, I mean, she was hot as fuck. Nowadays, God, age is kicking her ass right now.
Oh, it's doing wonders for you, buddy. You're just Mr. Handsome over there. I tell you what.
And let's make this blatantly clear, Casey. That was absolute sarcasm. That was not a compliment.
He didn't get it. It went over his head.
It was yes, I think that joke flew over his head by
No,
about 50%.
I understood.
No, you got all confused. You got that confused face like earlier.
No, I understood.
No, I don't know. I was
And hey, at least you're
Lisa-
smarter than Bullfrog, Casey. You're not
Lisa-
insane.
Marie
I'm
Presley.
not going to get on here and say that age has done me well either, because for fuck's sake, I will be the first one to admit that I've been rode hard, put away wet.
Well, I mean, cigarettes
you what?
cigarettes does make you age.
Well, yeah, us three. I mean, fucking Mikkel, me, and Joe, we all smoke. So, I mean.
And not to mention, every year that you spend in the Marine Corps adds 8 years to your body.
Oh, wow. Really? Is that true?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
For as
Whoa.
physically demanding as the Marine Corps is,
Yeah.
that's the toughest out of all. Well, I'm still saying
Oh,
four branches. I don't count the fucking Space Force homos.
Oh, you're saying it takes 8 years off your life?
Your body ages 8 years for every 1 year active duty you do in the Marine Corps.
Well, see, putting it in that terms, Casey might live forever because all he does is sit around and play video games. So he just might never die. That is
Well, can we put him in a
Yeah.
spacesuit and put him in space? I mean, that would be the best space one.
You
Why
know,
not?
see,
Oh,
Give some Mountain Dew and put
I
him
know
out
who
there.
Casey is. Did y'all ever see that Wally Disney cartoon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh, I know. who you're
Casey
talking
No, the
is-
about.
Up.
No, it's Wally, the one about the little robot.
Okay, yeah, but what about the movie Up? He kind of looks like that fat kid in the Wally, or in the movie Up. It's a talking
He-
dog.
Casey is one of those people in Wally that just sits in a chair all day with a VR headset.
Oh,
and
the
it's
fat
just
people in
constantly
the floating
fed.
chairs.
Yeah, that's what Casey's going to live forever. Casey's
Or
figured out the
or
secret
better
of
yet,
life here.
or is Casey just an extremely white Oompa Loompa?
No, because I've never heard him sing and rap, so he's not an Oompa Loompa. I don't think that qualifies.
Well, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, see, that proves it. He's not an Oompa Loompa. Yeah, he's out.
You know, at least that's the better version. I mean, that fucking Johnny Depp version of Charlie and
I didn't mind that movie. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's
I did.
I
wasn't that good.
prefer the Gene Wilder version.
The original is
Of
always going to be the
course.
best.
but I've always appreciated the kind of kooky Tim Burton films. That's why I liked about it.
I mean, I do like his films, like Edward Scissorhands. I mean, oh god, still some of those women in there was hot, like the one that tried to mount Edward Scissorhands.
Winona Ryder.
Was that? No. I'm talking
He's
about
talking about the
one-
older
you mean-
ladies.
the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
older- like the one the redhead chick that was trying to mount him. Oh,
yeah.
my god, I would let her mount me. Oh.
Why's the butt kids?
Because Casey likes being on bottom. He's a beta. He likes to be on bottom.
No,
He likes to take it.
No, I mean, she's hot then, but I'm like, ugh. I'm not gonna lie.
I
mean,
never. The only woman from Edward Scissorhands that I can even recall is the Winona Ryder character from it. The other ones
she's
didn't really
okay.
leave an impression for me.
I don't know. I've never really gotten into that movie that much. It's just too weird.
I don't know. Tim Burton, he's got an interesting style that I always appreciated. Just like, he's kind of that weird kind of gothic thing going for him. I dig it.
well, I mean, he did do. Did he do the original? 89 Batman.
No. Well, yeah, he did. Yeah. He did
He did
89 and
89.
Returns.
And Return, yes.
I
Yeah.
was not a big fan of Batman Returns. I mean,
Really?
it was
Why not?
Be honest with you, the more obviously as a kid, I loved 89 Batman.
Yes.
I was all about it. But as I've grown and the more I've watched it, I like it less every time that I watch
Really?
it. It has not aged well for me.
There was only one Batman film I didn't care for, and that was the one that had Jim Carrey in it.
Oh, Batman Forever.
Batman
yeah.
Forever. Batman Forever.
I will.
That one.
Well,
Hey,
my favorite Batman is Batman v Superman. I like the Dark Knight Returns, older Batman. That's my favorite of all time.
I mean,
Ben
I would,
Affleck,
I-
right?
Yep.
I would say at first, it's hard for me. It's 89 Batman because when I think of Batman, it's either two people. It's either Michael Keaton or it's the guy in the Nolan series. And
Christian Bale.
yeah, Christian Bale. I really like The Nolan series.
What about The Voice?
I had no problem with the voice.
No,
voice
I mean
is
like
terrible.
in general.
He
No,
sound-
I'm talking about in
He
general.
sounds like
the
he's
voice of
trying to
Batman.
talk like he's got gravel in his throat.
No, I'm talking about like the voice of Batman in general. Like I would say Kevin Conroy.
Ugh.
Oh,
I don't
obviously.
know.
Obviously, Kevin Conroy is okay. If I'm reading a comic book about Batman,
Right.
I hear it in Kevin Conroy's voice. That's what
Right.
I hear in my head.
Because we're
But-
kids of the 90s. We grew up watching
Right.
Batman
Animated
animated series.
Yeah.
That's, I am vengeance, I am the night, the whole thing. Yeah.
Right.
But as far as live action goes, like I said, if y'all never read the Dark Knight Returns line of Batman comic books, that is the greatest run in comic books ever. And it's that version of Batman that Ben Affleck is playing, and that's why it's my favorite.
And you know what? I think a lot of people. I mean, at first when you hear Ben Affleck was going to be it, I was like, oh god.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it, to be honest with you. Because when I think of Ben Affleck, no, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about in general. Like when you think of Ben Affleck, you think of like his roles that he's been in, like the Kevin Smith movies. You know, and he's just a fucking. That's what I think as Ben Affleck. Well, I think of Mallrats.
You think of that until you saw him in the bat suit and what he looked like.
Well, yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And
what I'm saying?
and not only that, him playing as Bruce Wayne, he did great too.
Oh, he is the
Better
best
than Christian
live-action
Bale?
Bruce Wayne, 100%. 100%.
I still lean more to Michael Keaton on that
Well,
one.
me too. Same here, Casey. Same here.
But I mean, I was like, when I heard Ben Affleck was going to do it, I was like, oh my god, this is going to suck hardcore. and I was proven wrong. I mean, I was like, oh my god, he actually was pretty good Batman.
Well, what about that one dude from that fucking gay Twilight movie series? What do you guys think of him as Batman? Did you guys see it?
I can't. I hate him as Batman, and I can't.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I did not like that movie.
That
Anybody
movie
else?
put me to sleep. It put me
I
to
have a
sleep.
random question for Tex, though.
Yes, sir.
You saw the number 23 with Jim Carrey, right?
I did.
Since you're a horror guy, he killed people in there, right?
The character, well, technically, yes, he did, but he had amnesia in the film. And
So-
his character in the book was doing the killing, but in real life, he actually did, yes.
Would you consider that a horror or more of a psychological thriller? I mean, he killed people.
I would say it's psychological thriller.
It's psychological thriller with horror element.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say.
Did you actually care for that movie at all?
It's not bad. I own it. I used to watch it a lot, but it's one of those it's best if you watch it and then set it down for a while and then come back to it later. You know,
That's
what
like
I mean?
that
It's one
movie
of those-
Seven. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Seven's a good movie. And like I said, that's a cop drama with a horror element to it.
Right.
But
I was even
No.
doing number stuff for a while after the very first time I saw it.
You were seeing
the number
numbers?
20, the number 23 though, I like how they put that movie together because you have the real world scenes and then the scenes with didn't he play a character named Sterling in that movie? I want to say I think it was Sterling was the detective's name. Like it's in like a black and white kind of world. Like, It looked really cool.
Like
I liked
Sin
it.
City, kind of like.
It very much felt like a Sin City. Yes.
Right.
You know, 7 is a good name for a kid. Do you know that?
What if you have
What?
6 other ones?
Well, you know,
Okay.
Casey, what the fuck? Why are you thinking about kids? What the fuck?
You're the last person that needs to think about kids.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, no, Casey names them. See, Casey operates under the same strategy that they do in Stranger Things, with the character of 11. So he just gives them numbers. That way he didn't have to remember anything. He just like, oh, you're 15, get over here. You're whatever.
No,
But
no,
still, that
no,
doesn't. What the hell,
no.
Casey? What do you think about kids for, man? What the fuck?
Well, no, I'm just saying because it was in Seinfeld when George Costanza was thinking of a name for a kid, and he was saying the number 7. That was
Oh,
just,
okay.
so I think it was because it was Mickey Mantle's number or something. So
I think
I was trying to make a joke out of that. So
it's not bad. I mean, I could see it 7. Yeah, I could see it being a name. I don't know. There's a lot of like. Did y'all ever see the movie Zodiac with Robert Downey Jr.?
yes, I
Yeah.
didn't like it the first time, but when I rewatched it, I actually did enjoy it afterwards.
That that's that's one of those movies that it's really long, and you need to sit down and watch it.
Mhm.
You know, don't be playing on your phone or doing anything else. That's one of those you have to sit there and really enjoy. And it's a quality film. I actually enjoy that one quite a bit.
I mean, he was more serious in that movie. It's kind of like how, I mean, when he reemerged after his Iron Man movies, he had what's called the movie The Judge. I
Judge,
the
never
Judge
saw
was
that.
he's a lawyer, but it's a great movie. I highly suggest it. Not only that, then he did one that was called Socialist with Jamie Foxx, where he's a reporter and reporting about the character Jamie Foxx is playing as a homeless person who does play instruments in the streets, and that's a great movie of that too, The Socialist.
All I gotta say is fuck Robert Downey Jr. I don't care for him one bit.
Eh.
I like Robert Downey
They
Jr.
did
I
they
enjoy
did
his work.
premiere when I'm trying to think. Tropical Paradise.
Never seen
You
it.
mean Tropical
Tropic Thunder?
No, it was the one with him, Jack Black, and Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
Where-
it's Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. That was it.
Oh.
They did a premiere of that at Camp Pendleton, and I was there. That was during my second enlistment in the Marine Corps. Jack Black was signing autographs, shaking everybody's hands. So was Ben Stiller, who, by the way, is short as shit.
Are you shocked?
But
Are
when
you shocked?
Robert Downey
Most
Jr.
movie stars
Yeah.
are small.
But when Robert Downey Jr. came out, he was flanked by security 360 degrees. He just marched his ass straight in the theater. Didn't say a word to any Marine on that base.
Well, because he's a commie. That's the reason why.
Not everyone a celebrity is going to be nice. So
But you
I
are
mean,
on a Marine Corps base.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
I-
Joe serves for our
uh,
country, so we have those freedoms.
Even
Yeah,
somebody
that's
like
right.
even somebody like Rob Zombie, he doesn't. Obviously he does his concerts, he does the whole thing, whatever. But he doesn't do like a lot of autograph signings or shaking hands or anything else. A lot of those people are very introverted. And, I mean, I get it. I mean, yeah, I could see how you'd be upset at Robert Downey for doing what he did, but maybe there's a reason. I don't know. Who knows? It's
Then go up to the Marine Corps base.
yeah.
yeah,
Like I said, I can see that. I can see that angle, but I would. I mean, he could just as easily be snobby, or maybe I don't know. What's that one game show guy that has the germ thing? He doesn't shake hands.
Oh, you talking about
Howie Mandel.
Oh,
Howie Mandel. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. I don't know. I mean, there could be any kind of reason. Who knows?
I mean, this is way pre-pandemic. We're talking like
Well, I mean, Howie Mandel was like that pre-pandemic too.
I mean, is this like pre-Iron
It was that
Man?
same way with Bobby's World.
I don't know.
0708, Casey.
So that's
So Iraq War.
He
Yeah.
did Tropic Thunder after Iron Man. I think.
What a douchebag.
really
No, No, wait.
I think Trouble Thunder was first, then
Yeah, you're
Man.
right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was like right before. Yeah.
But I mean, I could see why Joe would be upset because I mean, when you show up to these military shows, I mean, it is about the military people, and if you just you don't shake people's hands or anything, like you're gonna be kind of look like an asshole.
Well, I mean, then again, it could have also been a time crunch thing too, for all we know.
Mm.
I mean, maybe he flew in late or something. Maybe he was leaving. I don't know. I would, before I judged it, I would look further into it if it were me.
Well, Joe
Oh.
could tell us more about this than we
Oh
could.
yeah, he'd be the only one that could because I mean he was there. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could tell you more about it too because I mean, I have some information about
Oh my god,
Like,
Joe! I wish you could just reach to the screen and just punch him right in his head.
Oh, I'd freaking grab him by that fat fucking neck of his. Just back-
What neck? He doesn't have a neck. It's all chin.
Well,
I think
I mean, obviously, I was never serviceman or anything else, but when the newest Saw movies came out 2 years ago, I went to Dallas to see it because the filmmakers were there at the theater. They were introducing the movie, signing autographs, doing the whole thing, whatever. Well, I got there with I was like 5 minutes early, so I wasn't too early with it. But they didn't like shake everybody's hand and give everybody an autograph because they were going to like 15 different showings of the movie within my area. You know what I mean? So that's why I said maybe it was a time thing, and it was just one of those deals or whatever.
I mean, obviously, like if you're like doing something, you're not gonna shake everyone's hand, though. I
Right.
mean, like that would take so long.
Yeah, I mean, because whenever I got there, I didn't get to meet both Darren Lynn Bousman and Stolberg. I only got to meet Darren Lynn Bousman. I missed Stolberg, but you know, it is what it is.
Every other celebrity I have met, there's been quite a few of them due to the military and some non-military. They've all taken time to shake my hand, give me an autograph, whatever. Besides Robert Downey Jr.
He's the only one.
Well,
Only one.
Wow,
And
what a
that's even
douchebag!
including on the civilian sector. On the
Wow.
civilian sector, I've even met people like Seth Rollins, Miz. They've all taken time to shake my hand,
see,
take a
not
picture,
every.
autograph.
I'm not one of those people that thinks a celebrity owes me an autograph, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But shake my hand and so I can say, hey, thank you for what you do, especially if you're on a military base with other military personnel.
He's got a point there.
oh,
He
yeah,
showed up
yeah,
at the
I get it.
same time as Ben Stiller.
I guess it's a perspective thing. I don't know. It's kind of what it feels like.
I think it's because you're not in the military like Joe is.
I get that.
We can't relate to what Joe's talking about
Right.
because he's actually risking his life from bombs and other terrorists shooting his ass. You know what I mean? We're sitting at home, comfy in our houses. You know what I mean?
Like, okay, years ago,
I can respect that.
years ago, I went to I go almost every year, but this instance I'm talking about, years ago, I went to the NASCAR race here in Texas,
Right.
and we had pit passes on the inside,
That's cool.
and I got Dale Jr.'s autograph for like the 10th time. I got like 12 autographs, right? But I was waiting in line to get Tony Stewart's autograph, and I stood there for like an hour and just waiting, probably over an hour. I don't even
A hometown hero.
But
Wait, who?
he,
Who?
Stewart, my hometown hero.
Oh, Tony
Tony
Stewart.
Stewart,
Okay.
yeah. I was waiting for like over an hour, and
Uh-oh.
there was only like 5 of us left in line, and he gets up and walks away.
Wow.
And
He's been
I
known,
was hot about it.
What was
Huh?
that, Joe?
he's been known to be a dick. I've talked to
Yeah.
several people here in my
Yeah.
hometown that personally know Tony that have even said he's a dick.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when this happened, like the five of us, well, we were all mad. I was mad about this for a long time. But what kind of changed my mind about it was, and why I'm presenting this side of it is, I didn't realize that he was going to a TV camera interview. That's why he had to get up and leave. It wasn't because he couldn't sign his name 5 more times. It was he had to go do a contractual thing.
Obligation.
You know what I mean? So,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it was one of those things.
I used to go to the exact same bar he used to hang out at all the time. That bar is no longer standing. It's now a Kroger's restaurant. Or Kroger's grocery store. Excuse me.
Well, I know some information. Joe used to go to celebrities and ask them to sign his tits. So he'd be like,
I've got 2 tattoos right here. One
That's
of
right.
them is an eagle, and the other is a soldier's cross.
Yeah, but you're like, hey, sign my chest for me.
No. No.
Casey, I bet you're the type of person that goes to a fucking Greta Van Fleet concert with your belly sticking out, asking all of them to sign your belly. I bet.
Well, just the bottom part of my belly.
No, the
He
whole
pulls a
fucking
Winnie the
keg.
Pooh he wears a half shirt.
The whole keg. Yeah.
He probably has that Winnie the Pooh shirt he wears for events like that.
Well, I mean,
No.
I'd be willing to bet Casey still has his clothes from his youth. I mean, how many shirts from 15 WrestleManias ago does he still wear on a weekly basis that look like it? They've been washed so many times. The graphic is just almost gone. You know.
Well, I mean, that one. It was from X7. I only went to 3 WrestleManias.
Right.
And,
At least you got to go to X7. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that one was just the graphic, like Tech says. Is
What's that shirt, Joe?
Oh, that's the one he got at the Gay
Awesome.
Pride Parade.
Oh.
You've been
Oh, is that it?
I just got it because it has my birthday on it.
Oh. Well, did you hear what Tech said?
You know, I heard. I chose to ignore.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. That's your it's got
He
your
knows
birthday on
it's
it.
true.
That's
That's
cool.
why he ignores it. That's the only reason why. It's okay.
Do you have to wear that?
Looks more like the Pepsi logo than anything.
It does kind of like that old 1950s, 60s one. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Do you have to wear that because you don't remember your birthday?
No.
Okay. I'm just
Casey,
asking.
you're gonna get killed by one of these two one of these days. I swear, man. The shit that comes out of your mouth, man.
I'm just asking.
I may have lost your address, Casey, but guess what? I can just as easily get it again.
See, I think Ronald McDonald's gonna be the one to kill Casey with them cheeseburgers. I think that's how he
Well, look how many times he almost had a heart attack on fucking on the shows. I mean, let's be real. Every time he grabs his chest, it's like one closer to a heart attack.
No, I just do that because
Oh yeah, okay. And you're like this, you're holding it back. Okay.
If you do die on air, please go full screen so we can see really well exactly what happened.
I'll be like,
So we can screenshot it.
I'm like, oh,
Right.
I'm dying, but hold on, let me full screen
Yeah.
this real quick.
Just say, yeah, just make sure you go full screen.
Oh, now I'm dying.
Yeah, just like that. Good rehearsal, Casey.
If StreamYard doesn't fuck up, I'd be like, I mean,
We can be talking about something next, you hear a big thud. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
No, before I
And there's
go,
no J-Man behind him or Frank. What the hell?
All we see is the top of Casey's head with his headset's halfway on, and he's spread out on the table.
Oh, no. Then Frank or J-Man walk in right after it happens.
He's like, son of a bitch, I was supposed to kill him.
Well, hold on. I'm not really worried about Frank because I don't think he'll travel from Ohio over here.
Oh,
Never say
boom.
never.
Yeah. Boom.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he's got trucker homies and friends in Oklahoma. His words, not mine. So,
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna think that's just a bluff because I mean I never seen anyone came by. I
Well,
mean,
you probably wouldn't see them until they want you to see them. You know what
Just like
He's
Tex
like a
said,
ninja.
you won't see him until
I
it's
mean?
too.
Yeah, you won't see it. Just like with me. Just like Joe said, you won't see me till it's too late. Until I want you to.
well, I mean, no.
Joe, is it me or look at Casey? Does he not remind you of like a form of fucking JR and Tony Schiavone mixed together?
JR, they're both
I just-
fat. That's it.
I just see
I see
typical
both.
AEW fan when I see Casey. That's what
What,
I
a
see.
neckbeard?
Oh, this is not a neck beard. This is a goatee.
That's
That
a
you
chin
can barely
goatee. That's
grow.
not a neck beard.
Bear, grow. I mean,
Barely.
hold on. What do you mean, bear?
Oh, and he
He
leaves.
killed his own show. This is the third time tonight, folks.
I meant to zoom myself. This is not barely. I've
Yes,
I've
it
been
is.
told to shave this shit off already.
There's
So-
barely.
No, it
any-
looks cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I got
don't
one of
need
those
to
grown
shave.
too.
You remember what happened the last time you shaved? That did not look well. So
No.
Oh, well, yeah, all those chins showing. I didn't know who was fatter, him or Tommy.
I
Well,
seriously thought you were. When I saw you clean shaven, I was like, "Good God, he has retained water like a swimming pool."
Oh,
Like,
God.
what is going on with this guy?
No,
It looked bad.
side by side. There is an old wrestling tag team from way back in the day called the McGuire Twins.
Never heard of him. I don't remember him.
Casey would have to look up a picture of them. That would be him and Tommy side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There are some people need facial hair. I'm one of them. If you've like me grown without anything, I look weird. I look odd. I mean, it's just, and especially if you're bald, you need something. You need hair
Yeah,
somewhere. on
because
your
you look
head.
like a fucking yeah.
Otherwise, you look like a cancer patient. is what
Right,
you look
right. That's
like,
what I was
you know?
looking at. Yeah.
So
Hold on. Do you choose?
either a goatee, a full beard, something.
Do you
You look
choose-
odd no matter what, Tex.
Do you choose to be bald, or could you get a full head of hair?
No, he
if
has
you
that
wanted?
horseshoe hair.
Mine, it grows to about like right here, and then it has like those little scoops on top where it doesn't grow, and then like right back here, it's smooth as well. So it's just it looks better if it's all shaved off.
Yeah, because
I got
I'm
too
get-
much hair.
I'm
But
get-
don't shave your head if you've got an ugly shaped head though, because that will make
Oh.
it look even worse.
oh God, people with the
Yeah.
I'll
Well-
donate and give both you guys hair.
I'm good. I like being bald. I'm good.
You seen people where it looks like the back of their heads like it's scrambled brains? That's
If
what.
if you got hot dog neck on the back of your head, don't shave your head. That doesn't
Well,
look
Casey,
good.
what the fuck is that face?
I'm just managing what Tex just said. I thought.
It's those fat rolls that are on the back of your head. If you
Oh,
got
I've seen
those,
those before.
Yeah, that's not
gross.
good.
See, I thought the scrambled brain looked. That looks bad.
No, if you look at it, it looks like hot dog links or like long ways on
Yeah.
the side.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
And it normally comes if you're like overweight, you have a fat neck. It goes into your head. Is what it is.
I mean,
It's all that condenses.
luckily, I don't have. I mean, I might have that,
I make Casey self-conscious. Nothing to do with me.
but I know I don't have the scrambled brain look.
Okay. Out of these three, Tommy, Bullfrog, and Casey, I think Casey would be the lightest of the two. And then like you'd have those other two go in a sumo match. There you go.
See,
All three of them sit on a scale, and the scale says, "Holy shit!"
Get the fuck off me.
What's sadly is that
Well-
I mean,
Or
when
it says, "Do you want to know the truth?"
what's sadly, Tommy before the pandemic, Tommy was losing weight, but God, no, I hate to
He's
say,
blown up. Have you
he's
not watched Ken lately?
He's blown up way
Yeah.
past than he was. I hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully his health is okay.
That boy needs to fucking lose, like go to work out or something. He that's too big.
Yeah, I mean, Bullfrog, we know.
He's just a lazy fat slob that collects government money. That's the truth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, the guy probably goes. I mean, he gets mad if you give him a small boom box.
Yeah, I know.
Because-
Be thankful for what people give you. Especially Christmas time. I mean, come on. If somebody got me something and just said, here's something for a Christmas present, I'd be appreciative of it. Doesn't matter if it's something I don't like or not. I'm not just gonna smash it on the ground. That's fucking stupid. Ken thought of you and then you just break it. You're a fucking asshole. Ken's like the nicest person in the quote unquote community. I don't believe in this fucking community bullshit. I don't. I believe it's just like our little circle, like the guys that we all hang out with, like me and you and all of. I don't see no community shit that people keep talking about.
Well, I mean,
I don't.
Well,
I
I
don't.
think people like some of the people like in the chat that's in my chat, and some of the people in Drew's chat, and some people who's in Ken's, and I'm say Cronin's as well. I mean,
Well,
I don't see it.
I consider myself a derailed guy. That's what I like. If I had to classify it down, that's what I am.
Well, I'm more of a Wednesday night Nitro and Friday night is Raw. That's how I see it.
I watch Ken from time to time, but I don't
I
watch
like Ken.
anybody else. I don't.
Like,
I don't
I'll
do
support
anything
Ken.
else. What was that?
That's what I was trying to figure out. It looked like an alien for a minute.
He went from the T-shirt to the hoodie in like a second and a half.
It's not a bad looking hoodie.
Yeah, I like it. Very camo. I like it.
Has my name on the sleeve.
That's cool. Is it screen printed?
Yeah, I think so. U.S. Marines.
That's cool.
That's cool.
They gave it to you for
Yeah,
free. You
I
didn't have
don't
to pay
know.
for that, right?
No, I ordered this offline.
Oh,
When
I think they
like
should have
I
just
said,
gave it to you.
How long?
Out of everything, I'm a derailed guy. That's kind of where I stay. So
See, like, out of everybody that I watch in the I'm not even gonna say that's just stupid. I'm not saying it. Everybody I watch is like fucking Drew, and I'll watch Ken. That's about it. And Dave Rose. I'll watch those three. Everybody else, it's no, because Joe's getting fucking boring. He's boring.
I
now.
don't deal with the drama nonsense. I tune out and I walk away. And if it's going on, I will not be there. I won't be a part of it.
I'm sure Jack will agree. WrestleMania last year is what broke the straw for me and him on Cronin.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought when he disrespected you guys, that's what I thought.
That's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
You live and let live. But it's just I don't have a problem with anybody.
Me neither. I just
I
don't
don't
like
see a
his
point.
content
I
anymore.
come here to hang out. I come here to have fun.
Exactly.
I don't. At the end of the day, none of it matters to me.
Yeah, like the last,
it is.
10, 11 weeks we've been doing this show. Like, us five have, like, bonded. Well, for the most part, because Compton hasn't been here, but, like, all of us have bonded like brothers. You know what I mean? It's not like fucking.
I'm not here to make enemies. I don't need that.
Yeah, exactly. Me either.
We're just here to have a good time.
Good time. Yeah.
This is a you come here, hang out, leave your nonsense at the door, and
Right.
I mean,
Like earlier, I thought that was supposed to be a comedy act, but I didn't know it was gonna go deep.
I wouldn't have said
I didn't
anything
think
if I knew it was real. I thought
Right, I thought it was
I thought it was a
kayfabe.
goof.
Right, I thought it was all kayfabe because Melissa said that she wanted to come on the show tonight. I said, "Is it gonna be a laughing joke?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then she got all serious. It's like, whoa.
Well,
Like,
I was
whoa.
talking to her. It was half and half. It was kind of like it was kind of work, but I mean,
A work shoot.
a work shoot.
Hang on
I
a
mean-
minute, Casey. Can you mute the stream where they can't hear us for a minute?
No.
Okay, then I'll tell you off there.
Yeah, talk off
Okay.
here. But
Okay.
I would say it's a work shoot. I mean, there's some truth to what she said, and but we'll just move on. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
we'll talk all about this off the air. You know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
so I'm wondering about Joe.
What?
If let's say the Saudis buy the WWE, would you feel like you won't watch them anymore?
I am a firm believer in giving everybody a fair chance. So I would give it a few weeks, see what develops, give a chance for the old storylines to fade out like they did with the Vince regime when Triple H
Yeah.
took over. I would give a chance for that shit to fade out, new shit to come on, and see exactly how different it is, if it's different at all.
Well, I mean, if they
Something I didn't particularly care for, I ain't got a problem dropping it like a bad habit.
because I mean, I think honestly they'll probably. I hate to say this. I mean, it's either one way or another. They're gonna let.
Hey, Casey, read
Uh,
the chat. Don't read it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all can see it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's
Don't read
it's
it
the
out
other
loud.
one. Don't read it.
I don't.
Don't read it out loud.
Oh,
Read it to
cat
yourself.
cat. I thought you talking about.
No, not in the live stream chat. Our chat.
Our chat.
Okay, I
And,
gotcha. All right.
Just,
I
you
can-
know,
I
I
can,
think that would be
I-
best.
Yeah.
I think I
Me
can
too.
fix that in editing. I can do that. I mean, because I want to keep this, so I can edit it.
Even
So-
though the
Anyways, back
Nitro
to-
show's better though, because we actually
to-
hit like 160
Back
views.
to what Compton. Where'd Compton?
Compton left. He left.
Did he bail out? Or
What?
did he...
He's not here. He left.
He may have got a call or something.
Oh,
Might have.
I'm sure he'll come back up.
he accidentally.
Oh, he said repost the link because
I'm not too worried right now. I think there's not a lot of people here, so I was like, screw it, just put it in the chat.
yeah, we're just fucking and if there's trolls, we'll just fucking kick them the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like those, yeah.
I mean, ever since we
That
talked
incident.
about-
We'll
Yeah.
talk about that with Joe after the show. Don't bring that up again.
well, I'm just saying we've been better about that.
Right.
There he is. Give me.
Yeah, I can't believe that shit.
There you are.
I can't believe that shit. I pulled a fucking Casey trying to read what.
Well, you couldn't.
What did you do?
He was trying the message I put in there.
No, I was trying to read what text typed and
Yeah.
I ended up getting booted.
Oh, okay.
I pulled
See,
a fucking Casey.
You couldn't just refresh it. They just completely took you
No,
out.
you have to go back in and out. It did the same thing with me when I got kicked out. You have to go back to the link and then get back in.
Really,
Yeah, it's weird.
but
Casey, I can't believe myself. I feel disappointed.
Joe hangs his head in defeat. He's like, I pulled a Casey. That's the lowest.
That's definitely the low point of 2023 for me so far.
Oh my god!
What was your high then, if that's the case so far?
Yes, that's a good point. What is your high of the year already?
Because I know my high of 2023 already.
So far, it's the fact that I've actually still have my job, a roof over my head, both my trucks.
Nice.
Hey, that's positive. I mean, and you're still alive. Apparently.
Yeah, you didn't get blown up like Casey thought.
Yeah, in Romania, where it's a peaceful fucking country nonetheless.
Yeah, Casey thought that. Literally, Joe, Casey thought you got blown up because you weren't here for the longest time. He was like, I think he got blown up.
He knows
He literally said that on the stream.
He knows I am home. Last time I was on the stream, I was here in the house.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Well, we just figured you needed time to take away. I mean, people get burned out on this bullshit every once in a while. And, I mean,
Hell, I did it through COVID with you, Casey. We were troopers with that shit.
Yeah, that's like with me. AJ, did you see last night when we did our
I watched the
movie-
whole thing, bud.
the movie resolutions for 2023 or whatever?
Yeah. I watched the whole thing.
Basically, what mine was is I want to spend more time trying to find like independent horror films that,
Right.
the lesser stuff, that not the Halloweens or the Fridays or the whatever.
You know what
like,
you need to do? Tex. You need to do it. I know there's Texas Night Fair or Night Fright every year in Texas over by where you live. That is a good place. I don't know if you collect Blu-rays or DVDs or anything of that sort, but they have a lot because I watch a lot of people that are in the horror community. They find the B-rated, C-rated Blu-ray DVDs
that's
that
what
you
I'm
would
saying
probably
is,
really like.
I probably won't be on here much on Wednesdays because
that's cool.
I'm trying to do more stuff with the movie side. So, and honestly, I'm so exhausted right now I can't even tell you. But I get where Compton was saying, like Casey just said, you do this while you get burned out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, but with, like I said, I'm trying to. I really like doing the movie stuff. That's most fun stuff that I've gotten to do. And
I noticed you're the quietest one on that one. It's like here you're like a loudmouth. On Frank's show, you're like so quiet. It's true. You're the loudmouth here.
More of a
I
character.
try to be more. Well, I'm the new guy. I mean, that's just it is what it is. So I'm respectful that way.
Yeah.
But I talk louder when it's a horror subject, but I step back and I let everybody kind of do their own thing, so we're not over speaking. Frank likes to do a more professional show, and I respect that. You know what I mean? So
that's understandable.
Hold on. Are you saying just because I have a background with video game consoles scrolling around, this is not professional?
No, I'm saying
this is just five guys hanging out.
This is more of a hangout stream, whereas over there we're talking more serious topics. Now, like if you did a show where it was a less than serious and you and Rose were talking video games, I'm gonna treat that the same way I do what we do on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, I even got a logo in the corner. I mean, how more professional?
You got a load in the corner? What the fuck are you doing, Casey?
I got a logo in the corner.
I love how I offended Casey by saying nothing. That is so
exactly.
Great.
He's so triggered.
So great. Like I said nothing, and his panties are inside of his ass right now. Like he can't even do. You know what I mean?
See, I would have to agree with Tex on this one. The harsh truth is a little more. Actually, who the fuck am I kidding? A lot more professional than Friday.
I'm not saying either show is bad. I mean, hell, you've got me here. It's gonna be good. That's just how it works. But, it's over there we're
who got pop of the night.
What's that?
What was that?
It has you here yet. Look who got the biggest pop tonight.
Well, it's because you dipped out and we hadn't seen you for like 4 weeks. Of course you're going to get a pop thing,
Yeah.
But
yeah, you fucking Mark.
Hey, if I kick out Mikhail, would I be more professional?
I bet you won't do it.
No
balls.
Well, of course not. He's a beta. He's got no balls.
No,
he likes to be mounded.
Like I said, no. I mean, but to clarify, I'm not saying Casey doesn't run a professional show. I'm saying
Casey does.
Casey has more of an atmosphere of a hangout, relax, have fun stream. Whereas, much like last night, we were talking about the movie Them from 1954, and we were giving background. what does this mean for X, Y, and Z, whatever. It was a topic-based and informative stream, not what this is. Like AJ said, it's five guys hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I
Different,
see it.
complete different format is what I'm saying.
And that's why, gosh,
It's like five guys going to a titty bar. That's how I see it.
Right.
It was like Wednesday when AJ's like, "What's the topics?" I was like, "It was like, we start with something and then we end up somewhere else at the very end." I mean,
Right.
Well, I want Nitro to be better because Nitro has always been better than Raw. Let's be real.
Well,
We
that's
beat
what
them
I'm saying.
83 weeks, so I try to make Raw better, Nitro better than Raw. Because
Well, see, that's what
regardless,
I'm
one day
saying.
I'm going to take Raw from Nitro from you, Casey, because I came up with it. So I'm going to
Well,
eventually
it's-
take it with me.
With me wanting to do the movie thing and watch more films, I've only got so much free time as it is, and I'm getting less and less every day. You know what I mean? So
that's
there's gotta-
understandable.
there's some give, and this is y'all's deal. It's just like Casey said. I'm on the Brock Lesnar contract. I just show up when I want to. I'm
Yeah,
not here
it's
ready.
Right, it's like Casey's
I
one,
like it
I'm
that
two. Joe comes in whenever.
Is Compton jacking himself off over there with
I
that?
don't know.
What is it?
How the hell does this look like jacking myself up? I am clearly pointing at myself.
I think he's because he says you look like a dickhead. I think that's what
No,
he's
it's because you have a micro and it looks really small.
When you said you're on the Brock Lesnar contract, so am I.
Mikkel's just
there's
there
only
'cause-
one Brock Lesnar. I'm Brock Lesnar, bitch.
Yeah. See, Mikkel, he's like the fucking. You ever seen like the Tonight Show?
We'll do this then, Tex. I will be the tribal chief to your Brock Lesnar.
Sure, there you go. Whatever.
Well, I'd trump both of you, so that's what's up.
So
I don't know. Either way, like I said,
with that being said, Tex, fucking acknowledge me.
Oh,
Oh shit!
how's that? How's
hold
that
on.
work?
This is the same kind of bullshit we got last week when AJ's like, "I want to be recognized as." The
Well, listen to
champion."
this, Casey. I had because all you motherfuckers were taking TCU, and look what happened. Look what Georgia did. They blew TCU out 56 to fucking 7. Everybody was talking their shit, and now everybody wants to be quiet about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I would argue that, sir. I gave Georgia their due.
I know
I
you
was
did, but I'm talking about the
first
chat. I'm talking
one.
about the fucking trolls that were in the chat. I went off on them fucking Wednesday. Do you not
Okay,
remember that?
How many times have you jerked yourself off thinking about that football?
Oh, I do it. I'm like Vince McMahon. I'll jerk myself off all the time to get that. I don't give a fuck. I'll gloat all the time.
Tex, he acts like he was one of those people on the field, you know?
Yeah, he acts like
I'm
he threw
Stenson
the
Bennett in
game-winning
fucking
touchdown.
nowadays. No, I hope that kid gets drafted though. Like real talk, I hope he really does get drafted.
He will.
He's a good
He
player.
will.
Hey,
He's going
AJ,
to get drafted to a retirement home because he's like 55 years
Oh,
old.
and that ginger fuck Max Duggan's gonna do anything? Please, he got fucking chewed the fuck up.
You wait till he has a star on his helmet. He's winning Super Bowls, baby.
Hey,
I know.
Joe, you want to say anything about those Dallas Cowgirls, right?
That's a sport I can care less about.
oh, that's
Six and
right.
Oh, I remember last time you said
His
some
opinion-
stuff about it.
His opinion is not valid because the ball is involved in this sport. So,
Yeah.
He says that if it's not doesn't have a motor, it's not a sport he's interested.
hang on, wait a minute, Casey. Can you pull up Mikkel full screen for like 2 seconds? I need to check something.
Why do now?
Hold on.
I'm just.
What did you do?
Hang on.
That's great.
Okay, so Mikkel's cap is only partially sideways and it's level even. So okay, he's not mad or anything. We're good.
No,
Okay,
you
I
can't
had to
see he's
double
not
check.
in a bad mood. Oh, shit.
crap. I
Now
should've
he's gonna
said
start
it.
capping people.
There you go.
He's already got
He's
his
about to-
40. His fucking
about to-
throwing up gang
He's about to
signs.
start committing hate crimes. Here we go.
Commit hate crimes.
Yeah.
He's gonna find some little
Joe,
Snickers.
Joe, just so you know, I've developed a measuring system for Mikkel. Depending on the location of his cap, it's how upset he is. If the brim of his cap is sitting on his nose, he's about to tear somebody's head off. And if it goes to the side, he's going to do a drive-by. But if it's like it is now, he's all good and everything's fine.
Oh,
Is he gonna tear somebody's nose off, or is he gonna pull a Is he going to do a Mike Tyson and bite their nose off?
Maybe both, probably. Who knows?
Well,
see.
wouldn't the bite in the nose be like the penguin from Batman Returns?
But see, that's the thing. If that cap gets to the bridge of his nose, you best run because hellfire's coming.
That's retard. That's retardism.
Well, what Tex has with his hat on sideways when he goes through a drive-by.
Mikkel, throw some gang signs up. What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
What the hell is this?
But yeah, no, that is the Mikkel measuring system. The MMS is what it's officially called.
MS.
No, the MMS is what it's called.
MS.
Yes, it's very scientific and it's proven.
Don't insult the
Yeah.
West Side like that.
You can, if you're ever curious about how he feels about you, just look at his cap. He's very expressive.
Are you crippin'?
Expressionist that way.
Mikkel, are you crippin'?
No, he's crippled. There's a difference.
Well, what's the difference? I mean, come on, look at Timmy and Jimmy. That's Mikkel.
I'm just wondering, and Mikkel, does these people know that you're squatting at this house?
Did you read the one last comment that I think Talvish said? It was way back when. I'll show it. Hold on, let me see where it is. It was fucking hilarious.
I will say this. I always thought Section 8 housing looked like crap, but Mikkel's living really good. So, congrats to him. I mean, they've really done him right over there. So
I still don't think he plays that piano. And
well, where does he live? Because I see sunshine out them windows right there. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, it's what, damn near 2 o'clock here, or is it almost?
Yeah. It's
wait, I got it. It's right here. It says Casey's more confused than a homeless man on house arrest.
Maybe, hang on, Casey. Wait a minute. Maybe Mikkel lives in the fake Australia. You know what I'm saying?
That's. Hey, I just noticed something. If you look at that TV in that entertainment center, it's not in a good spot because look where their couches. Their couch.
Very bad room place.
Should have put the TV right over the fireplace. It would look way better.
Well, look at the couches. They're nowhere near pointing where you can watch the TV. So
yeah, that makes no sense.
That was Mikkel's.
If Mikkel wasn't out there being a crack whore, he might fix his living room, but he's never home. So what are you going to do? So,
I mean, at least you could be sitting on the couch or something. I mean, fuck.
I mean, unless the couch. See, I like the wraparound couches.
Oh yeah, those are the best.
But I mean, hold on. Why would they be 2 couches facing each other like that? I mean, you have all that space, and then you have 2 just facing each other. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I wouldn't want to be that close to my guest like that. I mean, get a little away from me,
Well,
But-
I will say this. You can only afford a house like that if you're a hitman or you're a dope dealer. So which one are you, Mikkel?
The dope dealer.
No comment.
No comment.
No, see, I understood that part.
That's what I'm saying. You only get a
Bits
house
and
like that by
pieces.
smuggling, being a drug mule. You know what I'm saying?
Well, his mom could be a crack whore. I mean, let's be honest.
Is that?
Oh, he's his mom's dealer. That makes so much sense.
He pimps his mama out. That's how he does it.
Wait,
yeah.
Tex,
Hold
he
on.
may be a hitman because I'm sure Mikkel enjoys whacking people.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh
Mikkel
wow.
just comes on here to. I figured it out, y'all. Mikkel's a hitman, but he comes out here and plays stupid, so nobody will suspect it.
So he plays a Timmy and Jimmy pretty good.
Yeah.
But, oh.
Yeah.
I
I
want
didn't
Like he,
whacking people like that either, Mikkel.
he,
That's not the way I meant that.
when Mikkel turns the camera off, he's like James Bond or something. He's like,
And he probably talks normal.
Yeah, he just
I bet
looks like a homeless person, but he's really not.
I
Oh,
bet that's a
Oh,
fake
come on.
beard.
okay,
I bet that's not even I bet that beard on his face ain't even real. He just puts that on to cover his identity.
Well,
It's
I
a mask.
I noticed one thing. Look on the coffee table. He has a bowl of acorns on there. I'm like, why do you have a bowl of acorns on your coffee table? I mean, at least if you're gonna have a bowl of something, maybe fruit or something, like, hey, I'm not having that.
Well, he doesn't believe in it like you do. You don't believe in fruit either.
Well, I mean, I like
Yeah, Casey, when's the
apples.
last time you picked up a banana or an apple and ate something?
Oh, I used to love eating apple slices during lunchtime. So
Typical 5-year-old.
Now, here's my question for Mikkel. Way back there to the right of the entertainment center. No, to the
Right.
right of the entertainment
He
center.
doesn't know his left from right.
Jesus Christ.
Wine
I
cabinet.
think I'm giving him too much credit here.
Is that a wine cabinet back there to the right of the entertainment center way back there?
it looks like more
Is
like
that a yes or a no?
Yeah.
Looks like you're having a seizure.
it looks like books to me.
It's hard to tell.
They
Oh,
look
God.
like books, but you know,
Oh.
now I know this is bullshit because I don't think Mikhail read books.
I get nervous every time he touches that hat. I don't know if he's going to fall off on me.
Man, I'll donate some hair to you too, man.
See, there we go. Oh, he's ready. There we go.
You Katie.
See, I told you.
There it is.
Oh, there he goes. He's pissed off. I'm sorry.
He got them eyes covered up. You don't know what he's looking at.
But hey, Joe, I like I was trying to say before, like when his hat's on sideways, where he's gonna threaten to do a drive-by, you're not gonna have to really worry about his drive-bys because he'll guarantee you he's gonna miss you. So I mean, he'll shoot literally around you before he gets to you.
Oh, I'd feel perfectly safe with Mikkel doing a drive-by. I would not be.
He'll just roll by you.
On when you do your drive-bys, does your mom drive you? And
No, his mom pushes him in the wheelchair. Come on.
No. Mikhail does drive-bys on one of those like electric powered cars that kids have that you can buy at Walmart. That's what.
Oh,
he
the
does.
Power Wheels.
Yeah, like a power wheel. That's what he does in drive-by.
How do you know that, cat?
How do you know that? That's
We
great.
got a Canadian basement in the chat.
I'm curious. Do you have like the Camaro or the Mustang? Which one did your mom get you? For
You got to get the Charger or the Challenger. Better. Say the Challenger. Good man.
Do you play some?
It's got a real V8 Hemi in there, right?
Yeah.
Is it the 6.4 or the 6.2?
Yeah. It's
Has it
completely-
got the Hellcat engine in there? Yeah. So he's living the life right there. You got some hoes back there too, right? They're just hiding.
Yeah.
Put them in your dungeon.
The only hose he had, he bought it on Depot. But that's what's up.
Home Depot. Oh shit, you got him all mad. Now he's gonna start
Oh,
shooting.
crap. Dang it, he's gonna come after me now.
You get the grave digger for those snowy winters there, Mikkel? See a 4-wheel drive?
He probably lives in California. That's what it looks like. It looks like liberal California.
No,
I don't
Joe, no, well,
No, the house, you mongoloid.
No, guys, I know where he lives. No, I can tell you exactly where he lives. He lives in the handicapped section of the padded room deal. That's just the lobby of the. That's the lobby of the asylum that they let him
Oh,
That makes sense.
Oh, yes.
in. You know what I mean?
I get it now.
He just
I don't-
claimed. Well, think about it. It's all white, very
Yes.
clean looking, like a mental asylum would be. Oh crap! He just moved. Look at there. Look at that.
Now he's in a crack house.
Yep, and now he's back to Section 8 housing. There you go.
Section 8 housing.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
That was all just a way to make fool us.
He went from the penthouse to the outhouse, as Jim Cornette said.
Well, I mean,
To the penthouse to the outhouse.
God, he teleports pretty fast. I mean, he I wouldn't even say he runs. He teleports to these spots.
Right.
Like now, there's just a random brick wall. I mean,
That's where he sells his ass to get a crack rock. That's where he goes to start and sells his ass.
You mean he sells his mom's ass for a crack rock?
Well, no, he sells his too. They
Okay.
both go do it.
No, I don't.
I mean,
Hey, that's all old now. We don't say happy birthday, Mikkel, no more. That's old.
Who said that?
Canadian basement.
Canadian basement. For shame, sir. We do not wish him happy birthday on a non-birthday. I shame you. That is
No, if
not
it's
okay.
actually his birthday, though, that's different.
no, you know what? Fuck him on his real birthday too. I mean, you gave him,
Another Mongoloid attacking another Mongoloid.
I actually support Casey in this. The amount of happy birthdays he's gotten more than make up for any real birthdays he's ever going to
I-
have. So he's done.
Yeah, because he's had like
I
400 or
agree.
500 birthdays already. So
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
you worn out your welcome.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
You only get so many. And Mikkel's probably got enough happy birthdays for all 5 of us put together. if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Probably.
The rest of our lives.
So yeah, I mean, so fuck him on his real birthday.
I support it.
Fuck him.
I'm back.
I mean, Casey, he has enough to last all of us for the rest of our lives. Look at you. You probably only
Right.
got another 8, 9 left.
Right.
Oh, shit.
That cholesterol's going to catch up to you. You keep eating those McDoubles, bud.
I keep telling you, Ronald McDonald's going to be the cause of death for Casey is wrong.
Well,
And that's what it's going to
technically,
say on his birthday.
I don't technically eat the McDoubles.
Technically.
I eat just the plain cheeseburgers.
Those are going to catch up to you, bud.
Oh, it's
Either
not
way.
like I eat them every day.
How many bottles of pop do you drink a day?
Bottles of pop. I mean,
Yeah.
not as much as I used to. I cut down.
Are you more
Oh,
of a?
yeah.
Do you drink a 12-pack like Bullfrog?
Oh, definitely not.
Hang on,
Okay.
wait. We determined I was going to die from alcohol.
Yeah, I'm lungs.
AJ's lungs.
Joe's gonna be lung,
definitely
too.
lungs. He smokes like a chimney. He's going to die before any of us. I have no doubt about
Oh yeah.
that. So
Like he'll go first, and I'll go. Well, I don't know. Maybe Tex, because Tex drinks a lot.
I do. I really and truly do. I mean, my liver could just tap out at any point in time.
Oh, now he's saying happy birthday to everybody. Who's next? Fucking Tex and fucking Joe.
Basically, this
He
is,
already said happy
this is-
birthday to me.
this is horrible behavior. I cannot support
Yeah,
this.
shame on you, Canadian basement. Take your ass back to Canada.
I'm gonna have to DM. I'm gonna have to DM Mr. Marvel and have him chastise you for bad behavior. So just know that ahead of time.
No,
I
hold on.
talk shit
So
about
are you,
sodas because
what the?
What's that?
That's a bunch of sodas. You
I
got,
talk shit about the sodas.
Is that where you
Holy
keep your meth
crap.
at, or what?
I mean, you don't drink a bunch of them every day, obviously. I mean, you
Oh, I
probably
do.
what?
But you're not like super obese like Bullfrog, though. That sits on his fat ass on the couch and drinks all day. There's a big difference, Joe. You're active. He's not. That's what we're trying to get at.
Yeah,
So-
when it comes to sodas, though, I cannot talk shit about that.
Cheeseburgers
Well, I
are
drink
gonna
soda
kill
too,
Casey.
but
Alcohol is
Wait,
going to kill me. Cigarettes are going to kill y'all.
yeah.
And probably crack rocks are going to kill. Well, crack rocks or drive-by shootings are going to kill Mikkel. That's how we're all.
One day, Mikkel doing his drive-bys, he's gonna accidentally like have the gun pointed the wrong direction, boom, 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 and put a few in himself.
Mikkel,
So-
whatever you do, Mikkel, do not learn gun safety from Tommy NC.
Oh,
Oh, my
jeez. Could you imagine Mikkel actually does shoot himself in the head because he
Hang on, wait
sees
a
what?
minute.
Tommy did.
Can you get a DUI if you're driving one of those Power Wheels?
Probably.
I don't see
No, you
why
probably
not.
can.
No. I mean,
Oh,
I think it be just drunk in public, but not a DUI if it's one of those.
No, I think so. It's still driving. You're still driving, especially if you're in the road.
Yeah.
It's still
That's like,
technically
okay.
DUI.
Can you get a DUI on a riding lawnmower?
Probably.
Tractor?
Oh,
Yo,
George Jones.
Well, I've pulled a
God,
George
right.
Jones a time or two. This is why I'm asking these questions. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I mean,
yeah.
it's not like. I mean, are you driving on the highway with a lawnmower?
Well, like I've got a go kart, like a full size go kart that I built out of a junkyard. I got pieces and put it together myself.
Oh my!
I wonder if I could get a DUI.
Probably
I'd
if you
probably
drove
say
it.
yeah.
I would say yeah.
Oh,
I think
Do some
anything that-
NASCAR driving there, Tex.
oh, dude, I love my go
Woo! Make a
kart.
left turn, drink a beer.
I got a frame out of a. I got a frame out of a junkyard, and I just like found axles and motor, just like it. Like
You should do that. You should make it. You should make one and test it out.
It's already made. It's sitting out in my
did you?
yard, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, how am I
this is
supposed to know?
old.
I've never seen your backyard, so how am I supposed to know?
DUI on a bicycle. There you go.
Yeah. I think you
these
get
are-
DUI anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, if you're
Well,
driving,
See, probably I'm the only one who drinks enough to ask these questions. These are not problems for y'all.
Yeah.
So,
well,
just saying.
I think bicycle might be okay because
No, I don't think so.
I
You
mean,
still can get into an accident, Casey. What if you're
yeah.
too drunk and you hit someone's car
Yeah.
pedaling a bike and you
You're
flip
not gonna-
over?
hold on, you're not gonna kill someone with a bicycle unless
No,
you
no,
accidentally
no,
run
I
over.
don't know. If I pick up a bicycle
No,
and beat you to
no,
death with it, I killed you with a bicycle, didn't I?
Yeah, but you're not like killing me by running over me with a bicycle. I
So I
mean,
beat you to death with it, then I drive over you. Is what I'll do.
I'm just thinking probably bicycles. You can probably get away with it.
No, I got one.
Who the
I'm gonna
hell
need
is
to
that
contact-
mongoloid?
Hold on. Did
I'm gonna need to
Mikhail
contact a real attorney.
Mikkel's with another man right there.
Mikhail just said that he got one from a
Who's that?
bicycle.
Bike.
Oh, it's Kevin Harvick.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got a DUI on a bicycle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you? What do you think he gets his fucking 40s from? He rides on a bike.
I bet Mikhail's got one of those like hoopty bikes that all them blacks like to drive in the ghetto. I bet he's got one of those.
He get the
Yeah, it's got like the handlebars way stretched out. You can look. See, there you go. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
he's not too happy. He's gonna try to kill us all now.
Yeah, he's being manhandled by another dude.
What?
I mean, Mikhail's being manhandled by another dude. I mean,
Well, you know all about that, Casey, don't you?
I mean, look at him. He's pretty much Joe Biden him right now. I mean,
He's just biting him.
because look at him. He looks like he's sniffing him. That's what he's doing. I mean, that's why he looks like he's sniffing him.
I've got a whole bunch of Kevin Harvick cars on my shelf right here.
I did. Do.
I bet you don't have the ones I got. Boy. Hang on.
And Kyle.
Did you say you like Kyle Busch?
Fuck Kyle
What?
Busch.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch
He said he
is
loves
great.
Kyle Busch over here. That's what he said.
Pot
Kyle
your tat.
And that's why you're gonna get crucified.
Yeah, there you go.
We're crucifying him, but we're keeping him alive, though. I mean, that's different, you know.
How?
We're gonna feed him and give him liquid.
Now if he's
so-
fucking dead.
No, we're not gonna kill him. We're gonna keep him just on the cross, and we'll feed him food and liquids. But
Are
he'll be
you going to get up there and do that?
I'll show you here.
He ain't gonna do it because Casey's number 2. Casey's next on the chopping block after Mikkel.
Oh, that's why I'm gonna keep him alive. Oh wow!
Oh my god.
Look at all those.
That's a lot
These
of
are the expensive ones. These are made out of the cast iron with the rubber tires.
yeah.
and the
Those
real
are
engine in
die
it.
casts, the
Yeah,
124s.
these are the expensive boys right here.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and
let
I've
me
got the
bring
Kevin
that.
Harvick hauler and trailer back there.
That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
I've
those,
got Earnhardt Jr.'s rookie car. I've got, I got, and this is just part of what I have right here.
Wow!
oh, nice. I mean, I'm not the biggest NASCAR fan. That's more of like
And
my girlfriend's
that
dad.
General Lee right there
He's huge.
is from my childhood. That's how
Oh,
old that
that's-
is.
Hell yeah, zoom up into that. Let's get some of these crybabies to cry, especially
Oh,
with that Confederate flag on there.
Value.
that car is racist.
No,
We're
that's the
gonna have-
best car ever. That's a Dodge
Oh,
Dodge
wow.
Charger, a 1969 Dodge Charger.
That Hot Wheels seen some days.
That's
man.
beautiful. You
Look
need,
how
you need a new one though.
Let's see. 1981 it came out.
That's the year I
Wow.
was born.
But yeah, I had this from whenever I was a kid.
It looks like you've been chewing on it for a while.
I probably did.
That's
Yeah,
Michael
there's-
Myers.
Oh.
There's
I-
the
Oh, is that the one that your daughter's got you, right?
yeah,
The Michael Myers?
that one's from Halloween. I got both of those for Father's Day. The Pop had the
Nice.
figure. Then I've got the Leatherface from the 03 and Jason from the 09.
Sam,
Sam from Trick or Treat, one of my favorite movies. of all
Ghostface.
time.
I like that Ghostface.
Ghostface with the bloody
Oh
mask.
yeah.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Turtles is a Frankenstein. That's cool. You got a
Yeah,
nice
that's-
collection there, dude.
This is like I said, this is just part of my stuff. Then I've got the Creep from Creep Show with the comic book, Universal Wolfman, Batman Who Laughs, and all of them. So,
Nice.
Oh,
cool stuff.
Canadian Baseman said that car was sold with a white hood. That was good.
I thought that was cool. You know, if I ever could get an actual Dodge Challenger, because the new Chargers don't look like those ones, but the Challengers do. Oh, if I had the money, I'd make the General Lee. But there's so many fucking crybaby liberals, they'd fucking destroy that car just because it's got a Confederate flag on it. It's like, fuck
There
that.
is
So many
where I live.
crybabies.
Where I live, there's two guys that each got a '69 Charger and
Right.
made it into a General Lee.
Oh, that is so awesome. Even with the
I
horn?
mean, down to the horn, to the wood grain steering wheel.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I would love one day just not even drive it, just to fucking sit in the passenger seat of the owners of it, because I know I'll never be able to own it, but I'm just saying that would be awesome.
I got something for you there, Tex.
What you got?
That's
that's cool.
beautiful.
He's
That's
racist.
beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a nice flag. Nice flag, Joe. That's awesome. There's nothing
gonna
wrong
have
with
to
that.
I'm
Nice,
seriously
Joe.
I'm gonna have to cancel you, Joe. You officially are done from the show. We're gonna have to cancel you. So
I'll disappear again. I ain't got no problems disappearing again, son.
I like that, Joe. Fuck these little baby liberals. I like it. Hell yeah. Hats off to you, Joe.
See you, basement.
Yeah, no,
Have
that-
a good night, bro.
See you, basement.
See, the liberals have to leave because the Confederate flag was shown.
Oh, come
No,
on.
that General Lee, that car that I had there. Listen, I was born in '87, but I grew up watching reruns of Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep, same
My,
here. TV Land.
My mom bought me that Hot Wheel right there. And,
That's nice.
I had it for till I was probably 5 or 6, she said, and then like it got lost or whatever, I don't know. Then about a year ago, I went over at her house, and she goes, "Oh, I found something. What'd you find? Whatever, And she pulled that out. She goes, "Here, this was yours when you was a kid, and I remembered it. Whatever stuff. So
Yeah,
good.
Nice.
And I was asked tonight at work. I'm gonna ask
What?
you, Tex.
What's up?
Catherine Bach back in her Daisy Duke days, or
Well,
the latter days of Catherine Bach. If you had to pick one, which one would you go for?
I'm going to subvert your question and say Jessica Simpson is Daisy Duke.
Yeah, same here.
Catherine Bach.
Oh,
I would say Daisy Duke.
Jessica
is
Simpson,
Jessica
Daisy Duke.
Simpson.
I'm talking Catherine Bach, the original Daisy Duke.
Oh, well,
yeah.
of course you go Catherine Bach back in the day. Now she's
Yeah.
like a 300-pound cow. Have you seen her lately?
But we're talking about
Good
Jessica
Lord.
Simpson. She, come on now.
Yeah, but
But no.
Jessica Simpson.
She
Casey,
not
you couldn't get her.
that good.
No, I'm
Jessica
just saying.
Simpson. Jessica Simpson in the Dukes of Hazzard movie is one of the hottest women on the planet.
Hell yeah, she is.
She's hot, but she's dumber than a bag of bricks. So,
Who cares?
Well, who cares? That's what's easy about them.
but the thing is, I mean,
Casey doesn't
if you had
understand.
well, I mean, intelligent woman is kind of attractive as well.
Are you
So-
trying to
Great.
fuck her or know her?
Great,
Sexual
great,
com-
Casey. Find the smartest woman on the planet. Go get lunch, and you can discuss physics that you know nothing about. Send me the good-looking stupid ones. All right?
Yeah, because I'll fuck them all day. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Get rid of the fucking. God damn, man.
You can.
Are you,
You know-
into? Are you into intellectual conversation after you get done, Casey?
You get done like what with sex or something?
After you get done, bro, are you into conversation?
He wouldn't know because he never has.
See, I think Miss Melissa was putting you over all those times. I don't think you actually have had sex.
The only conversation any real man wants to have after sex is, "Hey, you make me a sandwich. I'm gonna take a nap."
Or hey, can you
That's
go
the only
get me a
conversation.
cigarette? That's what I would say. Hey, can you go
Fuck
get me a
yeah.
cigarette
I
and
always
just smoke in the bed? Or hey, can you go roll me a
Smoking the-
joint?
You smoke in the bed. That's how you catch your house on fire. You white trash piece of crap. What are you doing?
So
Come
what? Long live the Confederates all. Soon I will make Stan and Kyle my slaves. I hate you guys so much. Oh, dude, I can do a lot of voices too. I never told you guys that. I do a lot of voice
What
voice
the fuck
acting.
is that?
right there's my bed.
Oh.
What do you think I do?
But there's no Confederate flag though.
And
That's what's wrong with you,
I'm
sir.
gonna guess in that bed you commit hillbilly rape on your buddies. That's what.
Well, we know.
Oh, boy.
Find theory out, Tex.
But Joe, you're missing the one flag you don't have. You have the American, you have the fucking, but you don't have the Confederate one. What the hell is wrong with you, boy? You're supposed to be
I got one
from the
outside.
South. Where the hell is that fucking Confederate flag? Where's
He's
Stars
not
and
from
Bars,
the
Old
South. He's
Dixie?
from the Midwest, dude. He's not the South. He's from Indiana.
I mean, like I'm in
Four-wheel?
the mid.
I have been to the 4-wheel and off-road jamboree up in Indianapolis. I can tell you, that is where Confederate flags galore.
Oh no, there's no doubt. Joe Compton's redneck, but he's not Southern redneck. There's a difference. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
there's redneck everywhere in America.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Said it
I
best.
mean,
Dude, there is redneck in Pennsylvania, for God's sake.
There's
Oh,
redneck
yeah.
in Michigan. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Every fucking trailer
everywhere.
park you see.
Yeah,
Brantley Gilbert,
Well, mine is the blacks, but I mean that's different because they're just trying to be
Right.
cool.
Brantley Gilbert said it best. Country must be countrywide.
True.
Yeah, no, there. I mean, I've said it before. I don't count anything Southern that wasn't Confederate. That's how it's judged. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you have Southern blood in you?
Well, then you have Southern roots.
Like
but that doesn't
like
make you Southern. You know?
right, that okay, because say like okay, like